All right, welcome in. I'm the host of Before and After Talks, Vince. I'm joined by my good old buddy over there. What's your name?
B3, Billy, doesn't matter. I don't know.
Have we met before? That's right.
Who's this guy?
I think we did in the South Carolina vacation special. It just came out, episode 10. This will be episode 11, and this is a very special episode. It's called Before and After Hours. That's right.
Let's go.
So the whole thing with this is we're done with business. The day's done, and we're here just to talk and to hang out. And to do that, we got to have a little something to help us along. So
I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that. Cheers, buddy.
Hell yeah.
So,
Oh, it's good stuff.
what are we having right now?
Cruzan rum. That's the stuff right there. Citrus flavor.
I'm liking
Pretty
the
good.
citrus flavor.
That's pretty good.
And you said this one was what percentage?
100% happiness.
There we go. See? 100% happiness. So we're thinking of downing a few of these, and then we'll wrap up and leave you. But this is going to go on our YouTube channel that we're starting. This is my YouTube guy over here.
That's me. Yeah, it's going to be a great time.
We're going to be adding a lot of stuff on there, and eventually, you're supposed to be gaming on there.
Yeah?
Yeah?
I'll try.
Well, we got
see.
like Death Stranding coming out. I'm thinking
my
you got to
God.
be playing that stuff.
Yeah, I'm down to do that.
So that comes out when?
November something? I feel like 15, 16, around there.
Around that
I
time.
don't know. Dude, I'm also excited for the follow-up to Hollow Knight.
Okay,
The
so
second game.
when is that one, though?
This year, maybe?
And who's the character it's after? Or it's like the main characters. That
How much
lady.
did you play of it?
All right, come on.
No, I don't know.
I think I got 5 to 10 hours in. It's not compared to your 50, though.
Dude, I was going for the 100%.
I'm at like 4. So
You'll get there.
I got a few of the map. And if you ever played Hollow Knight, it's definitely a very big map. I'll say that.
You think it's going to be big, but then it gets much bigger.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the next one's Hollow Knight Silk Song. It's after, well, you play as one of the bosses that's in the first game.
And is it a prequel or is it actual sequel?
Sequel maybe?
All right.
I could be wrong. I haven't really kept up with that. I'm just excited for the game.
Is there a lot of lore with that at all? I feel like it can play into it.
So the way it is the more you like play the game, the more lore you uncover. Like the story doesn't present itself. You just kind of figure it out as you go. Like you read text and maybe one character you meet says something and it makes sense to something else that just happened. So you kind of piece it together.
And
It's
Hollow
pretty
Knight,
cool.
you kind of just do what you want at your own pace, I feel like.
Yeah, it's basically about exploration and not dying, because you will die a lot in that game.
Yeah, the lives add up. I was very curious. I watched Billy play. Now, I just started and I had about 4 lives when you start or something. 4 to 5. And Billy had about 20. So you definitely die.
Well, that's just like how many hits you can take, and then
Yeah.
it's punishing. I don't like comparing it to it, but it's like Dark Souls. Yeah, I said it. All right, whatever.
Now, Dark Souls I never got around to. Have you?
Yeah,
Like a lot?
I've played some of it, but I'm not a huge fan. I guess I just didn't have the patience for it at the time.
Because
but-
you kept dying. That's all I hear you do in the game.
Well, that, and I was much younger when I started playing it, and I kind of didn't understand the whole play it and uncover the story type of thing. I usually liked when they just
just
told
moved
the
along.
story, yeah.
Okay.
But now, since I played Hollow Knight, I'm really appreciating that type of gameplay and storytelling style.
All right, now, the fact that you always hear, that you just die a lot in that game, does that turn you off to it at all? Like, do you not want to frustrate yourself?
Not really, because it's like you're presented a challenge, and I'm like, okay, well, I have to do it now. I have to try it, but I just still haven't gotten around to playing much Dark Souls.
All right, can you think of the hardest game you played?
The first one that comes to mind, I don't know if it's the hardest game, but I always think of Jak 2
Jack?
from PlayStation. Yeah,
What's that?
Jak and Daxter.
Oh, I watched you play.
Yeah,
You used to speedrun it, right?
the first game. The second game is a beast.
Like,
oh my god,
What's hard about it?
So the way that it is so you play the first game, Jak and Daxter, and you think, okay, this is a pretty cool like adventure collectible type of game. You go around getting stuff. It's like a platformer game, and then they have a sequel, Jak 2, and the whole like dynamics, like the tone, the gameplay, just it's different, and it's fucking hard. Oh my god. It's hard to explain, but you got to try it out sometime.
Did they make them far apart? Or is it the same people making it?
It's by Naughty Dog.
Okay.
So the guys that made The Last of Us, Uncharted.
Oh.
Yeah, like those guys.
And it's not an acted out game like Last of Us, is it?
The first game, not so much, but then the second, third game, very story driven. Like cut scenes everywhere, and yeah, I love that stuff. That's one of my favorite games. Naughty Dog is one of my favorite studios.
I honestly haven't played much from The Last of Us is what I've played. And that, award-winning game, stuff like that, I've only played just a little bit of it because I feel like it's only stealth.
No. Well, there is a lot of stealth, yeah.
That's where the part I'm stuck at, so I complain about it the most. I guess I just have to be patient.
Play it on the crushing difficulty. You don't get that thing where you can like see through walls and stuff.
Yeah.
You have to memorize what's happening. It's ridiculous.
And is that the hardest mode? Is what they call it?
I think I got like an hour into it and I was like, nope, not happening.
You just rely on what you hear?
Pretty much.
That's a little much.
Yeah. Are you playing any games lately?
Lately, I've been playing a lot. Well, I have the PS4 now, so I got...
That's right. I forgot you got that.
I wanted it for the exclusives. I got Spider-Man on there. Spider-Man, not a difficult game, but I don't know if you've looked at it at all, but just watching stuff compared to actually playing it's a lot of fun. So,
oh, dude, I loved that game. I didn't get the DLC, though.
You played Spider-Man?
Yeah, of course I played Spider-Man. What are you talking about?
Damn it.
I'll drink to that.
There you go.
No, I have to play the DLC. Everyone's been telling me, like,
Turf War is
really
great.
good. Yeah?
I think Turf War competes with the actual story.
Seriously?
Little bit. All right, maybe that was a little too much.
Are they as long? Like, lengthwise?
Lengthwise, there's definitely the side missions, but there's the one I cannot stand the person that does the social media stuff and all the cameras. Do you know who that is? He always says it's like a brat. I think it's a girl. She's like all pink, and you show up, and it's just a camera on you. She's like, a bunch of fans are going to watch you die, Spidey.
Yeah, I don't know.
I hate her, regardless of who it is. I don't even want to know her name. But if you don't do that, you just speed around the main missions. I think an hour or two is safe to say.
That's not bad at all.
Can be a little challenging depending on what mode you're on. There's a lot of people, so... And you always try to 100% it, right?
I have an addiction with trying to do everything in games. And it's caused me a lot of stress.
Just a little bit of stress. But you keep going back. The only thing I can think of is when you have to go into the buildings and fight the waves of people. That's where I struggled a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're like super that good at fighting, but I was not.
The fighting was awesome in that game. It reminded me of... Well, there's a lot of games that do fighting like that.
A little bit of fighting games.
Like you just see the little icon above their head and you're like, oh, I should counter this guy. And like, there's actually been a lot of games that have done that now that I think about it.
Now, which Spidey suit do you run?
Shit, I don't know. the one that looks like Spider-Man.
Hey, there we go. See, I feel like, because I don't know, I didn't read any of the comics. Like Spencer, the other host of this, he knows every bit of it, knows why there's that costume and outfit, stuff like that.
The Iron Spider suit is sick.
That was in which movie, though?
Avengers. Both Avengers.
Both of them?
Well, the last two ones.
Is that the one where you're sent to space?
Yeah, and then Endgame was the most recent one.
You saw the new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
What's the name of that suit?
The noir suit or something? Or are you talking about the black one? Because he had a black one in there too.
He's
that
Night
they
Monkey.
gave him. Yeah, Night Monkey suit. Oh my god, that was good. No, are you talking about the suit that he crafted?
He crafted being like
yeah.
Tony Stark. I don't know if you saw that at all. Not a huge spoiler, but they're obviously trying to play off the part where, Tom Holland's Spider-Man is the son-ish role to Tony Stark. He does a good job of it. They play some AC/DC.
Yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with that. I got an AC/DC clock right there. You got to respect it.
A little bit of Angus. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Dipping his head at about 12 o'clock. All right, regardless, Spider-Man was good. The suits, the games. Other games I've been playing, Prey. Have you played Prey?
No, but I have it downloaded. Is it is it worth it?
Dude, it's hard is the thing, and I'm on I think there's 3 modes like normal.
Don't tell me about hard, Vince.
Dude,
just tell me if it's
hard.
good.
I haven't played it in 3 weeks because it's hard, and I keep dying. They're very stingy about giving out health and ammo. It's one of those, like Last of Us.
Okay. You ever play The Evil Within? Because that's like the same way.
That's the exact same way.
Yeah.
Yep. That's how it is. I totally forgot. because I never finished it because it was hard. So
You gotta fight past it. Don't be a little bitch. Come on.
it's just like, in those type of games, do you still get scared if it's a scary game?
The last game that actually like
Because Evil Within scares me a little
fucking
bit.
terrified me was probably Outlast.
Outlast. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that I don't even remember how old I was when that came out, but I remember it was me and I think it was Frank that played it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we shit ourselves.
Just Outlast 1, correct?
We did both of them.
Okay.
Like, we did the first one when it came out, and then once the second one came out, we're like, hey, we got to do it again. So
You guys would always play late is the thing. I can't even... It's hard for me to do it during the daytime, but you did it late.
dude, I'm always up late, and I can't help it. But so that's just when I play my games.
Outlast 1, was that the Asylum or the
That was the Asylum.
Hospital?
Asylum hospital type of thing, yeah. That was
what was
one.
2?
2 was like you're in the backwood redneck type of area.
Okay, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Outlast definitely scares me, but I feel that way with Evil Within, and I would panic because I feel vulnerable when I don't have ammo to shoot.
Yeah,
and I have to run.
Then how do you think you feel in like survival games like Outlast, where you can't fight at all?
That's why I don't play Outlast. So that's why I watch you play, because I don't have to feel that.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
So I don't mess with that at all.
I haven't played any other horror games though lately. No,
I think you
take
did.
that back. Not lately, but Resident Evil 7.
7.
Yeah.
Well, you had it on the VR.
Yeah, that was an experience.
You can
Oh my God.
literally watch that game and be fine, because we were watching Billy play on the VR, and like it was all right. And then you throw that thing on with the headphones, the Beats or whatever it was.
You feel like you're in the game. And I remember Phil, we had him over and he was playing it, and he was just like locked into it. Oh my God.
Well, it's pretty tough too, because at one point it's a family that's like trying to kill you in a way, right? The dad he has his own. They're a boss.
They're fucked up. Yeah.
They're a little messed up, yeah. But he's like a boss, and you're fighting him in a garage, and you're hitting him with a car, and you think, oh, I killed him because I just hit him with the car, and then you peer to your right, and he's like peeking his head out at you. So,
Hello there.
hey there, I'm still here. So it's just weird, but very scary. But
Is that one of the only other horror games you've played?
Evil Within and Resident Evil.
Yeah, I imagine you haven't played too many.
Prey doesn't count as horror.
I bet it could be scary though, right?
It is. It's a lot of...
Because don't they have those like things that morph into objects?
mimic.
And, yeah.
Which I didn't realize it was mimicking an object until,
Until it happened.
Yeah, it was a little weird, because the very first time you see it is this doctor's like observing you because you're like this test subject, and it's really cool. The whole beginning switches immediately from what you think prey is.
Yeah.
So you see the doctor call for coffee. He's like, there's nothing in this coffee, and then the cup turns into the mimic and just kills him. Yeah. It's like this little black orb with like...
Nice.
And it just wrapped up his face, and you see that a lot, and they will kill you in there. But with Prey, there's a lot of story to it. You go wherever you want, basically.
See, and I really like games with story.
It's a good story, and it's not like a driven story like Call of Duty, where it's set points that you just keep going forward.
So
and it
like
happens.
very linear and
you just do what you want. And you go around, and you figure it out yourself. And forgot what I was playing. There was another one. Oh, so on PS4, there's Detroit Become Human.
I haven't played it, but I've seen people on YouTube play it. Yeah.
So it runs 3 people. It's 3 robots in a story, and they trying to become self-aware, or they do become self-aware, and it's like a glitch in the system.
Yeah.
But in there, just like in Prey, there's things to read, and I don't know if they help the story at all. They're just like magazines, but they want you to pick them up and read them. I don't know if there's like pointless... I don't know why they would put stuff in there like that.
Do you think the Detroit Becoming Human thing is possible in real life?
I think we're really close to it. The year was like 2038 in the game, I think.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I mean, we already have like weird AI and stuff that can very accurately read people, and just, I don't know, it's freaky. It is really weird.
So there was an interview with a lady robot. She didn't have any hair. I don't know if you ever remembered it, but she talked about wanting to...
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about, and that shit terrifies me.
So between that, and I don't know if you know the comedian Whitney Cummings at all.
No.
She just had a recent Netflix special. She's pretty good. She just talks about, women being suppressed, stuff like that. So if you're not into that, don't watch it. But this whole thing was talking about how we how teenage boys get to practice sex on, real human women, and they keep messing up. So why not give them sex robots? So she brought out a sex robot of herself, right? Just to test
Of herself?
Of herself.
Okay, that's a little...
So with that whole thing is she kept it at home, and she's been bringing it around to all her tours to promote herself. But she keeps it at home, and she travels, but her husband stays at home. So the thing's just like sitting in the corner. And
Is it, though?
regardless, she brought it out on stage, and it started talking and stuff like that. Now I'm pretty sure someone in the back made it happen or whatever, but it moves, looks just like her. It's really close to happening.
We're going to die by robots.
You think so?
I see that as one of the highest possible ways of like a
Wiping us out?
apocalypse type of thing.
A true apocalypse I don't see happening.
No.
Unless you're
Just like the
religious, you see it,
closest
but-
you'll get to it, and the
yeah.
most likely thing is going to be human-created technology. And
Oh,
AI is
definitely.
definitely up there.
Well, you even know about Black Mirror. You don't even need to watch it. You just need to know about it. That stuff's, it seems like it's going to happen.
Yeah, I heard I have to watch that show, but I really don't know much about it.
All right, so why is it that creating robots and stuff like that results in our demise?
Just don't make the shit smarter than us. And that's what everybody wants to do, so I don't know. I don't think that's the brightest idea, but sure. If it makes your life easier for the next couple of years until they decide to turn on us.
Because in Detroit Become Human, it seems like a majority of the robots are used to do household stuff, take care of your kids.
They're slaves, basically.
They are slaves, and that's the reason they want to revolt, and they create a place called Jericho. It's a group, and, it's the escape. The humans treated us like shit. We don't want to do anything with them, so we're going to venture away. So that could happen, definitely. And I think a lot of things are already in the works.
Oh, there's definitely stuff we don't know about that is happening, and they have probably made like advancements that they're keeping totally secret.
Just the Apple robot.
Yeah. Oh, crazy, man.
All right, so they thing is going to lead into Area 51, I think.
Oh shit.
So you want to talk about that a little bit?
Oh god, I really hope it happens. Teach people a lesson.
So on the news, everybody's talking about Area 51 storming it. On the news, even they said, "Don't storm us." Like,
Yeah, because people listen to the news. And
you can't storm a government base and expect not to.
if you tell somebody not to storm it, they're gonna storm it.
And it's coming in September.
September 20th, I believe.
Like,
Something like that.
the amount of people that vouched and wrote down that they're going to go, I think there's not going to be that many people, but some will go.
Oh, there's definitely going to be people, 100%. I hope some of them live stream it. But I don't know if anybody's actually going to charge. That's the thing.
I don't think anybody has the guts.
They might just get arrested right on the spot for showing up.
I think, well, they know the date, right?
Yeah.
So they might as well stand outside, watch it. When I looked, I never looked at actual pictures of it, but when they showed it on the news, it just looked like a gate. It didn't look like there was any buildings over there, unless it was far
They've got
off.
something that's
They
like
got some.
hidden weapon. Yeah.
Do you think they're actually hiding some real stuff, or did they move it and conceal it?
Well, I don't want to turn into Alex Jones here. But there's some conspiracies, you see.
The aliens.
I'm not going to get into them, though, but it's definitely the aliens.
Give
They're
me
real.
one.
They're here. We just need to... We need to raid and find them.
give
We're
me
going to
one.
save them.
So you think? Okay, so we always think aliens are gonna hate on us. Do they think they'll be friendly?
Aliens aren't here. But I don't think... For the meme, Vince.
So what do you think?
I mean, you can't really tell if they'll be friendly or not. Maybe they're assholes, or maybe they're just as curious as we are. Who knows? I guess we'll find out maybe not in our lifetime.
All right, are you still a fan? Definitely not in our lifetime, which is kind of sad. There's kind of those things where, like the government stuff will conceal it, like the JFK stuff.
Yeah.
Or they released a bunch of the writings and stuff and blacked out most of it. But why can't you just tell us? Like, out of curiosity,
I want to know. Come on.
Like, before we all go and leave, I just want to know. I don't know about you.
We're not worthy to know.
Do you think they will ever release that kind of information? Like, oh yeah, we did have aliens in 2019.
When it doesn't matter anymore, probably, but...
When one of the aliens gets out, you think?
Well, then you kind of have no choice. Well, no, because they could cover it up somehow. Government would figure it out.
Regardless, I think aliens will look a little different than us, right?
Obviously, yeah. There's no way. You're telling me that on some other planet, the same specific requirements were met to create human-looking things? No. No.
It's a good point, because I've heard it before. You know, they could just be walking among us, and, you know, it happens in movies and stuff like that. But they got to look a little bit different. Conditions are very different elsewhere. And we're just finding life and water, little ice particles, and other planets now. So they'd have to be coming from far,
well,
far
then
away.
technically there are aliens that we have discovered.
Technically.
Then. Because little
Organisms.
bacteria
Yeah.
organisms, that is life. So there you go. You got your aliens. We're done here.
All right, next topic. How do we move on from Area 51?
I think we just gotta wait until September 20th, and then we'll see the fallout from that.
Then we'll wait for the next big craze.
Isn't it crazy how things just pop up out of nowhere?
And
then it
they die
becomes
out.
like the thing, and then yeah, it has a certain shelf life, and then once it's up, it's like, all right, next.
You know, it's weird. They make stuff quiet pretty
Yeah.
quickly. The Area 51 memes are already gone.
I've seen a few here and there lately,
They're
but
lingering.
like that was all I was seeing
Yeah.
like 2-3 weeks ago, something like that.
So you look at memes and stuff like that.
See, that's why we need these crazy things, because they give us memes, and memes are the
Memes are
best.
good.
Memes. Go for memes.
There we go.
Yes, you're the biggest meme.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
Just take it as a compliment.
That's fine.
Do I have to call you a beast again?
I'll take that compliment. I'll store it right
That
here.
was the biggest one, I remember.
Which, if you listen to our episode 10, South Carolina vacation special, that won't be in there. But a part of that vacation was him calling me a beast whenever I was sad, and it worked.
Yeah.
It worked. So, not bad stuff right there. So, we're moving on from memes, Area 51, and video games. Jeez. Way to start out before and after hours. Billy?
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah, I'll drink to that. But The Witcher. Oh.
He's been dying to talk about Witcher. Let's go. All right.
So, if you didn't know, it's going to be a Witcher Netflix series. Now, I was kind of like, I hope it's kind of good, but now after seeing the trailer, I am hyped as hell. Oh my god. I think Henry Cavill pulls it off perfectly. At least from what I've seen now. Obviously, I haven't seen the show yet, but
You read the books.
I'm on book 3
Of
right
5?
now. Well, so the first 2 are like short story books,
Okay.
and then the next 3, I think it's 3, but they're like an actual novel, like full length
Okay.
story.
Now, it kind of gave me a Game of Thrones appeal.
It is very much like it, actually.
I'm kinda glad Netflix is
it's
doing
more, I guess the difference is Witcher is more heavy fantasy,
Yeah,
I guess.
I was gonna say.
But because there's more monsters and there's more magic.
Yeah.
Other than that, it is just like Game of Thrones in the respect that it's very dark. It's very political. There's a lot of like country versus country and army and fighting.
Witcher?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember from the game. Obviously, that doesn't
There
compare.
are tons of politics. And it goes into like heavy themes like morals and stuff, like what you should do in this situation. And when Geralt's fighting a monster or something, maybe the monster's not so bad, and you have to kind of...
Really?
Yeah, it gets deep.
Well, the big thing is Sirius' daughter, correct?
Adopted
daughter. She's
Yes.
some powers, though, that you see in the video game.
Yes. So...
But she's super young in here. Or around, what, 9 or 10?
See...
Younger than the video game, at
Yeah,
least.
I'm trying to figure out like where it would be in the timeline, because they said the show is going to be based off of the books, not the games. So it's got nothing to do with the games.
I think that's fair, but how much did it relate to the games, the books? Was it similar stories, similar characters?
So the games actually take place after the books and the timeline.
All right. Whoa.
Yeah.
There's a lot to cover then.
Yes, there
Geralt was
is.
pretty grown up, and
Yeah.
a lot of things happened. He was already... Well, no, he was never married, was he?
Nope. No.
So he was okay.
Yeah, Witchers don't really marry.
Okay. I gotta go back and play that. Like realize that and look at the books and
For
stuff
real.
like that. But so before you saw it, or before you saw the trailer, before it came out, you said you hope it's okay. Did you hope another company did it, like HBO? Or are you glad Netflix took it?
Honestly, I don't care who's doing it. Just do it right.
Okay.
And that's all that matters. And from what I saw in the trailer, I think they're going to do it right.
Tell me why. What else you seeing in there?
Just the person, first of all, that they picked to play Geralt, Henry Cavill, is the most dedicated to the role I've ever seen. I've seen, he was on one of the Comic-Con panels, I think it was, most recent. And he was saying, like, he's played the games multiple times all the way through. He knows, like, all the details about them. He's read all the books, and he said once he heard they're making a show, he tried his hardest to get the part because he knew that was for him. Yeah. Yeah.
That's actually cool.
Way
then.
before the show. Yeah. Like
Oh.
he's loved The Witcher.
That's really
And
great.
for a
then.
person to be so dedicated to the role, I think that's probably the most important thing because they know
have a love for
how
it.
it should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I knew who else auditioned for it.
They said in the panel that they had like at least 200 or something
No
different
way.
people to pick from. Yeah.
That's gotta be.
Yeah.
Forget how big these auditions are. That's just crazy.
I mean, you got to find the right person. But then I remember Henry kind of, the producer, creator, whatever her name is, I don't remember. But he was kind of like bothering her, like, come on, give me the part. Give me the part. And then they finally gave it to him.
you gotta give it to Superman. So, do you think? Have you seen all of his movies as Superman? You have.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
comparing that to Geralt, do you think he'll do better as Geralt, or was he better as Clark Kent?
Well, it's hard to say because we haven't seen him play Geralt yet. But honestly, I think he'll be a better Geralt than he was Clark Kent.
Then Superman.
Yeah.
All right.
Though I might be biased because I love the Witcher series and I know like what the character of Geralt entails, and I think he can pull it off perfectly.
All right.
Yeah.
What's Geralt like? In the younger the books, if you're going before the games, I don't know what he's like.
Well, it's pretty much the same throughout. I mean, just think like emotionless tone, but so they say Witchers are like emotionless. So, do you know what a Witcher is, by the way? I feel like we have to explain.
We got to
this.
talk about it. Go ahead and explain it. Explain to me like I'm 5. No, go
Like
ahead.
you're 5.
Like
All right, Vince.
Office reference. Go ahead.
So basically, a Witcher. Think like a young kid who's not very important to the world and was kind of abandoned or something. He'll get like taken into this school of people that do like training and stuff, the Witcher schools. And what they do is they basically breed the kid. No, wrong word to use there.
He's already been bred. All right.
Yes. Okay. So they kind of just like intensely train the kids into killing machines. And then once they're trained enough, then they're put into the trial of the grasses. I think that's what it's called. And it's basically this like enhancement type of alchemy potion type of thing. They have to undergo all these different changes and they're injected and they take potions to give them the Witcher powers that Witchers are known for that.
Yeah, they got a bunch, yeah.
So I think it was only like 1 in 10 kids actually survive that the trial or
Sounds
whatever.
familiar, yeah.
Yeah. So then once they get through that, they have like heightened senses. They have the see. I don't know if this is just a game thing or if it was in the books, but they have like the cat eyes. So they have like better vision, better senses. They can use simple magic like from the games, the fire and the mind fucking abilities. Yeah, and then basically they're just trained from then on to hunt monsters for coin. And that's their job.
That's just their job.
Yeah. And they're made to be like they're made to have no emotion because it makes it easier to
move on, and
it makes it easier to do that, and then also because the only reason they're doing it is because that's their job.
Yeah.
And it's easier to bargain and kind of get more money out of someone when you have no emotion.
Oh, and yeah.
I forgot who was talking about this, but they were saying, like, say someone was like, can you please do it for cheaper? I have a family or something. Well, the Witcher's not going to give a shit because he doesn't care.
That
He's
was
got
in
no
the game.
emotions. Yeah.
So then it was just relying on my emotions to it. Like, oh, I do feel bad for this character, so sometimes I would do it for free or not.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
So basically, a Witcher is just a monster hunting machine. But that doesn't mean there isn't more depth to the series. Because there is a lot of politics, like I said, and there's a lot of character interaction and growth, and I cannot wait. Oh, it's going to be so good.
Well, the last couple of things, well, you said they never get married. Is that strictly because of the no emotion
See, I don't know
part?
if they never get married. I just know that
He didn't.
I've never heard of a married Witcher in the series, so
And
probably not. Oh, no. Sorry, my bad. Witchers are, what is the word? Infertile?
oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. So I guess they could get
So that's why
married,
Ciri's
but they
adopted.
can't have kids. Yeah. Yes. I totally forgot about that.
Ooh.
That happens when they do the trial of the grasses.
Who does he adopt Ciri with?
See, now I wouldn't call it technically adopted. Maybe more like stolen
This changes things. People. All right. Tell me a little bit more.
from the Emperor of Nilfgaard, I believe.
I remember. Okay.
Yeah. So
It's been a while.
Nilfgaard's one of the countries that is leading a war against the northern armies, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but
I want to read those books.
read them.
Are they-
At least the first two short story books, because I'd say each story maybe like 50 pages or so,
Okay.
and then you can just set it down for a bit and then pick it up again some other time and read the next story.
And there's okay. And are they old books or are they 2000s or where are they?
90s, for sure. 90s.
Really?
Yeah.
That far back?
I don't remember if it was before or after Game of Thrones. Not that it's really related,
No.
but it might be before.
I keep forgetting I played Witcher 3, and there was 2 more video games before that, obviously, but the graphics were just so drastic. So it does look like it was an earlier thing.
Yeah, definitely 90s. It's actually all of it is based off of Polish folklore.
You were saying that, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool stuff. I like that.
Yes. Author is. Oh, I'm gonna butcher his name. Andrei
Here we go.
Supachki. Yeah.
I'll drink to that. All right.
Ah.
I'm all out. We'll get a new one soon.
What a shame.
All right, so Witcher you're excited for. Is there anything else video game wise, TV wise that you're excited for?
Well, we were talking about it earlier, Death Stranding.
Death Stranding, so it got delayed? Is that what happened?
Did
Was
it?
it reworking?
I don't think
or
it
something?
did. It's coming out in November unless I missed something. But
Or were they not releasing enough information about it? There was something that brought it back up into the news.
no, the marketing about the game has been crazy.
Good stuff.
Because I think it was 2 years
You
ago
showed
that
me
they
it 2
just
years
like
ago.
they showed like a teaser trailer, not even like a trailer,
Of
just
just
a
the baby?
cinematic of random shit, and you're like, I don't know what the hell this game is, but I'm intrigued. And then each thing that came out next was even weirder, and you're like, I don't know what this game's gonna be
There is
about.
more trailers?
Yeah.
'Cause I've only seen the one you showed me.
Did you see the final one? The like 8-minute trailer?
8-minute? No.
Yeah.
The one where he gets off like a ship, there's his dead, not teammates, but people he worked with around him and stuff, his squad.
All
And,
right.
you know, it
I'm
ends
gonna
up
have
when you
to
see
show
the
you-
baby in
I'm
his
gonna-
stomach or
Yeah.
his throat or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
But,
weird.
like, that's
Baby
all I
in your
saw.
throat. Yeah.
And there was invisible monsters, I believe.
And then they turn you into like black mucus acid,
There
and
we
then they turn gravity off, and then somehow there's flying crazy demons, and then you turn into a throat baby, and then you turn into naked Norman Reedus. Norman Reedus is who you play as in the game, by the way.
Reedus is in that one.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
There's so many big people in the game, too.
In Death Stranding?
Yeah.
You know
Norman Reedus, Guillermo del Toro's in it.
Who's that?
He's the director of movies.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Hey.
Pacific Rim, I think he did.
Okay.
He does other stuff. I don't really know too much about him.
Yeah,
Mads
obviously.
Mikkelsen is gonna be badass. Do you know Mads Mikkelsen?
Who's that?
So, did you see the first movie that comes to mind is Doctor Strange?
Yes.
He's the villain.
The villain? You know, the thing in space? There's another one.
Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
The magic guy.
Okay, maybe it's been a little bit.
Yeah. I think he's the lead guy in Hannibal.
Okay.
He is Hannibal.
Oh.
Yeah, that guy.
I got you.
Yeah. He's in there. Troy Baker, my favorite voice actor of all time.
Was he voiced?
Huh?
Was he voiced?
Name a game and he's probably been in it.
Okay, I got you.
He was Joel from Last of Us.
Okay. That guy's cool. I saw him acting it out and stuff.
He's pretty badass. But yeah, he's in the game because why wouldn't he be?
Yeah, might as well. So is it third person?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless they have crazy unexpected shit.
Which
they probably will.
What are you expecting out of the gameplay alone, though?
Out of the gameplay?
It's a lot of, picking up weapons, looting, killing, or just searching, or like what? What are you expecting?
Exploration for sure.
Okay.
It looks like it's going to be a pretty big game.
Because he's just on a different
Though
planet.
I don't, like, from what they've shown in the final trailer, I don't know if it's going to be like a very wide linear game or open world. Like, I have no idea.
What do you hope? Open world for that
I
seems
don't know.
interesting.
I'm hoping maybe a bit of both. Like, maybe little tiny open world sections that you move on to, and then maybe you can come back to them.
Because that open world gives me the sense of Witcher in a way.
Yeah.
And the kind of suspense and scary creatures, I would say. The invisible things. I don't think you get the same effect if you're doing a complete open world, so you kind of need it narrowed down a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that.
But definitely exploration, I'm fine with that. Because you got to feel with the character.
Yeah, for sure. And exploration to me is fun. I just love going off and finding random shit.
So the real question is that I want you to answer is why the hell the baby?
Oh, well, you see, the creator... Oh, what is his name again?
Some guy.
God damn it. I know who it is. He's the guy that made Metal Gear.
Oh, Metal Gear?
Yeah, Kojima.
Yep. You got it.
That's his name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Well, that guy's crazy, apparently.
Okay. You just,
crazy
put a baby
as
in his throat.
Yeah, he has, like... Have you played Metal Gear?
A little bit of it, yeah.
Because some of that shit is like, how do you think of this?
Now,
now I feel like he's turning it up to 11 on this game.
Wait, hold on. Metal Gear is the Splinter Cell guy, isn't it? Or are we thinking of...
No. Splinter
Metal
Cell
Gear
guy
Survive?
is Splinter Cell.
No, it has like a metal something in the name, and it threw me off because
Metal
a friend brought it
Gear,
up.
there's Metal Gear Solid, there's Metal Gear Solid
What's the cover look
5,
like?
Phantom Pain. It looks like...
Yeah, he has his head
Do
on
you
the
know
cover.
who Snake is, the character?
He has his head on the cover, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. It's like the Splinter Cell guy.
No, it's not. Splinter Cell guy
like the
is from
same
Splinter
shit.
Cell. What are you talking about?
You know what I mean. All right.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, Kojima has a mind for mind-fucking everybody.
What's crazy about Metal Gear? He's just breaking into bases and stuff.
You clearly have not played it.
Maybe I haven't. All right. God. That's all right. Fine.
Yeah.
Well, then I won't get to know why the baby until I play
until you play it and then be like, what the hell am I playing? And then get to the end and be like, I want to do it again. No, that's one of the most excited games for me.
Oh, one of. I was going to say Cyberpunk.
One. Don't even get me started. Holy shit. Cyberpunk.
February?
You're breathtaking.
You're breathtaking. I can't believe they got him in that game. Keanu Reeves is wonderful.
So, yeah, I watched all of E3. That was the greatest moment of pretty much every E3 I've seen.
He couldn't finish his freaking sentence, you know? They're
Dude.
like, we love you.
Because you know how badass that would have been to actually be there in the crowd and then
that
see
comes up,
him
yeah.
come out.
And they played the footage of him after, where he's picking up the main character.
Well, they played that first, and then he walked out.
Oh.
Yeah. So you're watching this reveal trailer. Well, not a reveal trailer, but...
You're like, oh shit,
Yeah.
that's Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. And it took me like a second. And I'm like, who is that? He looks familiar. Oh my God.
What does he say again? To the character. He's like, get up or something.
We got a city to burn.
There we go.
Yeah.
Just looks way too good.
And then the Mad Lad himself walks out on
Mad
stage. What?
Can you look at the camera and do that again?
What? Dude. That guy is...
He's exploding this
Awesome.
year. He's supposed to be Times
is.
Person of the Year.
Well, no, see, I feel like it's just every time he does something, he explodes. So he's always been the guy. It's just now the hype's back.
All right.
And it's going to die down a little bit now. But then when the game releases...
Oh, he's back up. Yeah, it did die down a little bit, but they got some time to kill until February.
Yeah.
But do you think it's because he's so humble that he just explodes and people cheer him on more?
He's a good dude.
He
Like,
is
I've
honestly a
read
good
up
guy,
about him
yeah.
and stuff, and yeah. He's pretty cool.
So, he's not terrible. And what do you think of Time Person of the Year?
Cool.
Might as well go for it.
Yeah.
Because people are just
I mean, I
petitioning
don't really
for it.
care, but sure.
I think he'll accept it, but
follow
like
that
he's
stuff.
like, I don't need this right now.
Yeah. Whatever.
All right, so video games seem wrapped up for you. Because Cyberpunk's pretty much the biggest one.
Cyberpunk. Well, there's plenty more games, but...
There is plenty more games.
I don't know.
All right,
There's-
one more thing I wanted to bring up video game wise was...
here we go.
Have you seen the commercials, or at least before, they have the Google whatever, and you get
Are we
to...
talking about the Stadia?
Is that where you switch seamlessly to any device, like your phone,
Yeah,
computer,
I think so. Yeah.
TV, and it's just like same graphics, same everything.
Yeah, here's the thing, though, is you have to have, like, Godspeed internet. So...
It's any game, and it moves seamlessly wherever you want to do it. You just click a button, start the app, whatever it was.
Yeah, if you have Godspeed internet.
So that's getting there, but I also want the Switch, and I know you did too.
Yes, I do want the
So
Switch.
do you take the Switch over that?
Oh, absolutely.
And what do you want Switch for?
First of all, I still have yet to play the latest Zelda.
Zelda.
Yeah.
They're making part 2.
I heard,
Because
yes.
this Zelda Breath of the Wild is the first one that they made, I think. I didn't look
For the Switch.
for the Switch, and it's kind of like years ahead. It's a little bit. It's started fresh in a way
The Zelda timeline is confusing as hell.
because it goes so
So
far
I'm
back.
not even going to try and get
That's the
into that.
problem.
Have you played any other Zelda games?
On like the GameCube, I don't remember anything.
Okay. Well, apparently most of the Zelda games are like different timelines or something, so I don't even want to
Zelda
get into
gets that complicated?
Yeah. They don't explicitly tell you
Yeah.
in the games, but people have done their digging and lore finding.
Oh,
And I've watched, just look up a video on it. It's absolutely crazy.
some of those videos, they're like hours long. You can just watch the whole thing. But I want Zelda. I want the Mario games, of course. But what do you think of them putting games like The Witcher and Mortal Kombat on there, where the graphics have to downgrade a bit? Is it even worth it? Because if you have a Switch,
I
that
don't
can't be
care.
your only system.
No. Well, for some people, maybe. But might as well put them on there. I don't see why not.
And you're fine with like...
They're downgraded, sure, but you have mobility now.
Mhm.
And just, I guess, just easier access. I don't care. I play on my PC or Xbox or
Yeah.
PlayStation for like games like that. I'm not going to go take a walk in the park and play Witcher. Though I could.
All right, I'll drink to that. I'm going to go get another one, so I'll be right back.
All right, cool.
Here's a word from our sponsors.
Cheers. We're sponsored by Before and After Talks. Got any lotion?
All right. What's going on?
Nah, nothing.
I like my lotion cold and smells good, so
Cold?
I like it colder.
Don't people usually like warm lotion?
Why?
Well, you know, like if you get like out of the shower, dry off, and you kind of like, I don't know, you got the AC running, a little chilly, and you want some nice warm lotion to
What do you use?
I don't use lotion. That's why my fucking arm is really dry.
He's ashy.
Ashy. Do white people get ashy? Didn't Bill Burr did a part
That's
on that,
where I was
right?
going
Yeah.
with,
Yeah.
God. What?
Listen to any good music lately?
Good music.
Because you know what just came out?
What, Volbeat?
That, yeah. But Slipknot's album just came out.
I don't
like
know shit about
yesterday.
Slipknot. So.
Well, that's your problem.
Tell me about Slipknot there, Billy.
I mean, they're good. What do you want to hear?
How many songs on the album?
I don't know, 14-ish?
Because freaking Volbeat's got
know.
22.
Yeah, I know.
That's
oh
a
my
little much.
god. No, I don't
You
think...
like that? Well, they have.
I do like
demos
more
on there
music
live.
over less. Like when bands release an album with like 9-10 songs, I'm like,
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
a little bit of a
come
waste
on.
of my time.
I more so look at the length of the album because I've seen albums 10 songs, no, 8 songs. I think it was
An 8-song
Mastodon,
album.
7 or 8 songs, but the album was like an hour long because all the songs are fucking long. Yeah, and I'll take that. That's fine, but just don't give me a like 15-minute or 15 song album that's like 30 minutes.
All right. Are you the person that listens to the full song, even in the car?
Yeah, why not?
Really?
Why wouldn't I?
I click that thing to the next song like a minute or two in.
What?
There's times where Maddie will make me
Do you
play
know
them.
how hard
What?
that the
Oh,
musicians
yeah.
work
It's
to
very
make
shitty of me to
second
do, I
halves
know.
of the song? How dare you?
Well, look, for me, they could have stopped halfway, saved their time. But I'll be in the car, and Maddie will make me
not
play the
right.
full song, and I'll be like, oh, I don't know those lyrics, but I knew the first half lyrics, so it's a little weird. I don't know. I noticed my
That's
uncle
how
doing
Devin
it.
is too.
He's like that?
Yeah, because when we were driving to South Carolina, he skipped halfway through every song, and
Episode 10.
then a lot of good ass songs he just skipped outright. I'm like, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, we already talked about how he has to update his album. There's a playlist, and he played it so long that it would loop during the day.
That, and I've heard every song on that playlist at least 5 times.
But you're kind of into his music now, aren't you?
Not what he was playing, no.
Oh, not good?
No. Well, I'm not saying it wasn't good. I'm saying I didn't like it. Because when you're playing goddamn 21 Savage for 15 hours...
It doesn't seem like you like 21 Savage for a long time.
I don't like him. No, I'm not saying his music's bad or that he's a bad artist. I'm saying I don't like his style of music. It's not appealing to me. I feel like every single one of his flows is the same.
Oh, man. All right, so do you hate any singers?
That's a strong
Hate is a
word.
very strong word, but
Do I hate any singers?
yeah, do you hate them because of their music, or do you respect that they sing, you just don't like their style? Like you kind of just mentioned with 21
Yeah, no,
Savage.
it's just about the style for me.
But you'll respect them for
Except
singing
I'm not a
stuff like
big
that.
fan of what's his name? Adam Levine.
How would you just fuck
He-
off
I-
over there? How
he's
about
a
that?
dick.
Why?
Because he said rock and roll is dead.
When did he say that?
Because he's a dick.
When did he say that?
When did he say
Yeah.
that? In a past interview this year?
This year?
Yeah,
He
I
said
know
rock
it was
and
a
roll
big
dead.
outrage in the rock and metal community. And everyone's like, yo, what the hell?
Well, do you think rock is less than it was in the 80s? We always go back to the 80s.
Oh, yeah, for sure it is.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean it's dead.
I think Maroon 5's almost dead. You don't listen to them, but
No,
they
because
changed their
they're
music.
dead to me. Yeah, that's right. I said it.
All right, so if you watched, what was it, American Horror Story Season
No.
2, Asylum,
No.
you just got to watch the first couple minutes because Adam Levine's in it.
Does he die?
We're getting to that. So him and his girlfriend, it's in the asylum. That's the whole theme. So him and his girlfriend go in there and they start, messing around and stuff like that. And suddenly he puts his arm through a door, and guess what happens to his arm?
It dies.
It dies. Yeah, it gets ripped off. He ends up dying in the middle of getting with his girlfriend. So.
I mean, nice cock block.
So in that aspect, Adam Levine's dead. But I think his career's going down a little bit. He does do one of those singing shows, but
I feel
regardless.
like being a host on one of those shows would probably be the easiest shit. I would love to do that.
It would be so fun. And it can't even seem like a job.
No, because they're not performing. They're sitting there being like, hey, you did kind of good, or you suck, get out of here.
Do you watch American Idol or follow it?
No.
Because Katy Perry's in it, and, she went through her whole becoming different and stronger as a female and stuff like that. But she also said she makes more than all the guys at around like 30 million compared to their 15 million. But can you imagine making 30 million to just do that
For
show?
just talking as a host or
messing around, yeah.
Judge, yeah.
That's like, where's all this money coming from?
What the hell?
For you, why? Spread it out.
Yeah, I don't really watch any shows like that. What are they like? Reality
Talent
shows,
shows,
talent reality. Yeah, no. The only one I used to watch a while ago was America's Got Talent.
Which was America's Got Talent has the actors and stuff like that.
Yeah,
that's still good, and it's incredible to see.
You see cool shit on there. I just don't follow it. Like if I see like a spotlight video on Facebook when I'm scrolling through, and someone's doing something cool, I'll be like, "Hey, that's pretty cool.
Hey, that's cool.
That's pretty cool."
So I recently watched it. It was turned on at a friend's house. Magic it will always blow my mind no matter what. So this
that stuff is crazy.
When you can't explain it, like
That's how you know it's
real.
Good shit.
And if you say magic can't be real, how the hell are they doing it? Because there was a couple that came up, and the guy was going around having people write on a piece of paper or draw a shape. And the girl was kept on stage, not looking at anything, and she guessed exactly what it was. How do you...
Some of the stuff, though, I don't know. On some of the talent shows, it seems iffy, because there's some magicians that'll do a trick, and magically, like a piece of paper that a judge wrote on appeared in their wallet without anybody touching it. It's like... Well, they were a judge, and they're part of the show. Maybe they did some sneaky camera work. Not camera work, but talk behind the scenes. So, I don't know. This is just all theoretical.
All right, so...
you never know.
You know about Penn and Teller?
Yeah, they're good. They're really
Have you seen their show?
I've seen a couple things from it. There was this one dude that did a trick that just blew their mind. And... it blew my mind even more. I was like, what? Nani?
Penn and Teller, famous magicians, they have a show, and the magician goes up, does their trick, and Penn and Teller talk secretly. They won't give up how it happens, but they will kind of infer that they know exactly how they did it. If it does, they don't move on. If they surprises them, they move on. So, pretty cool stuff. I don't get it. Do you think it's real? Magic is real? Or are they that?
It's all
sleight of hand
illusions, unless Doctor Strange is involved somehow.
Oh, Doctor Strange!
I used to want to be like into magic.
You ever get the kits?
Yeah, I had a kit.
You ever open it? I didn't even get that far. I don't think.
No, I opened it and I looked at the shit and I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do with this?
They always had the black wand with the white tip in a hat.
Yeah. Dude, I'll have to find it. I still have a wand that it's just this tiny little tube.
Yeah.
And you take this little ring off and then let go and it turns into a full-size wand.
Oh.
Yeah. It's only made out of paper though, that's why.
Oh.
You just fold the paper up kind of in a fancy way and then...
Dude, magic kits are kind of dead. Just like rock is there, Bill. No, I'm kidding.
We're done here.
Another break brought to you by Before and After Talks.
You know why it's not? It's because tomorrow I'm going to see Slipknot.
And Volbeat.
And Volbeat. And Gojira, the greatest band of all time. I'm just saying.
Oh, it's your computer background.
Yeah, it is. So
the greatest band of all time.
Just saying. But And Behemoth. Behemoth is going to be there.
The opening.
Yes, they're the opening band. Then Gojira, which is bullshit. Volbeat should go before Gojira. I love Volbeat. I have a signed shirt by all of them. But Gojira's better. I'm sorry.
Damn. Are they another Screamo or no?
Don't ever say that word in my presence again.
You don't like that word?
No.
Why? What am I
Because
supposed to say?
it's like you just called me a racist term. That's basically what it was.
Definitely the same thing.
Yes.
So what am I supposed to say?
Call it by the genre.
Metal or heavy? What is it?
Is it metal? Is it death metal? Is it heavy
so-
metal? Is it deathcore? Is it metalcore?
Holy
Is it...
God. At what point does screaming come into play? All of them?
Typically most of them.
Most of
I
them.
don't know. Shit. You like Iron Maiden?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do they scream?
Not really.
Yeah, so that's
What are
heavy
they?
metal.
That's heavy metal?
Yes.
That's 80s heavy metal.
It's heavy metal.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like classic British heavy metal.
When did screaming come into play, though?
I don't know, when people got angrier. Probably.
I wonder what set them all off.
Well, the first death metal band happened to be called Death.
Oh,
Yeah.
but they were happy.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Threw me for a loop. That's okay.
Yeah, no, but the screaming's been around in many genres, not metal and rock. Like,
What do you
I've
mean?
heard some crazy shit. Like, I've heard blues players do some
in
crazy
blues?
screams. Not like death metal screams, but like shit you would not expect screaming in blues. Like, if you listen to a lot of different music, you'll hear a lot of weird shit you never thought you would hear in that style of music.
And that's what you do.
It's just
So,
they're experimenting. And then just so happened that metal was experimented with guttural screams, and it turned out to be a good thing.
and it turned out. And people gravitate to it. Why, though? What is it about it that you like? I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
See, here's the thing is I didn't like it at first, but you get used to it, and then you start to feel more of like the power and like emotion behind it.
Okay.
And a lot of times people say, "Oh, but I can't understand what they're saying. What is the
A lot of
point?"
music, though.
Exactly. And a lot of the times understanding what they're saying is not the point. The way I look at the screaming aspect of it is more of a musical aspect, whereas in how does the start of the words like match up with the beat, and what is their cadence, and how are they screaming? It's like using your voice as an instrument, of course.
It's a talent, that's for sure. And you started last year, 2 years ago doing
2 years ago, and I'm okay at it.
But you said you had to... it kills your voice.
There's different styles of doing it. You could do like a false chord scream
Okay.
or a fry vocal scream.
I'm
Because it
afraid to
uses
ask
your
for
fry
example.
vocal cords.
All right.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm afraid for an example.
I'm not going to give one.
It might be a little
Unless
too
you
much for this
want one.
podcast. Now, we're before and after talks, not the growling version. That's okay.
Excuse
I like
me?
that. You got a different appreciation for it. I didn't know there was so much to go along with it. Like, I just think of it as screaming because, I just don't listen to it. So that's just what I think of.
I mean, we'll move on, but there's just so many different types of things you can do with it.
I feel you.
Yeah. Just like there's so many different types of guitar scales and chords you can do.
If you
It's the same way.
Okay. That makes
Yeah.
sense. All right. So we hit music. We hit video games in the first half of this. We talked about Area 51. What's left? What are we missing?
Few more drinks after this.
You are going too slow. I'm almost done with drink 2.
That's worrying me.
Yeah, I'm already feeling it's not good.
I made these just so y'all know.
Billy's
And-
drinks are always strong. So the second you can smell the alcohol in it, yeah.
Yeah, it's good stuff. I have a beer here if you want to drink it.
Let's
It's
see
a
this beer.
Voodoo Ranger Imperial IPA.
This episode is brought to you by.
Not sponsored.
All right, let's try this one.
No,
real
it's
quick.
a.
It's been
Do you
sitting
know?
around 3 days.
Do you know New Belgium? They're the guys that do Fat Tire and Blue Moon.
They do Blue Moon.
No, do they? I think they do.
I don't know.
No, I think
You
I'm
know
wrong.
more.
I'm definitely wrong.
The IPA you got to get used to.
You don't like it?
I'm getting used to it. I
Yeah.
think. It's also warm
And
and been sitting around 3 days. So
it's not been 3 days, okay? It's been before we started this podcast.
which was 3 days ago. Yeah.
There's so many different
You gotta
types of
give this camera
IPAs,
some
though.
love.
Well, it's so far.
It's really far. I like this one. Camera 2, thank you.
I should just zoom in. Where's our cameraman? Where did he go?
What's Joe Rogan's guy? What's his name? Jamie?
Jamie, pull that up.
We need our own Jamie for this. That's okay. Now, this is before and after hours. No business. It's after business.
You ever do DMT?
I don't know what the hell that is. So,
Joe Rogan reference. Don't do drugs, kids.
Joe Rogan podcast will never be that because first of all, he gets literally anyone on there, no matter who it is, and they're 3 hours long.
Could you imagine if we had just right here Elon Musk sitting?
Well, most recently he had Bernie Sanders on his thing.
I saw
Imagine
that.
Bernie
I didn't
Sanders coming
I
to your
didn't
house.
listen to it, but yeah.
Do you listen to full ones? You try to.
I don't listen to all of his. Usually just when I see someone like as a guest where I'm like, oh, I need to check that out. He needs to do another one with
I thought Kevin Hart was great
that one was good.
because he wasn't the funny Kevin Hart. You know what I mean? Like he was Kevin Hart.
Serious,
Yeah,
like
regular.
just well, not serious,
Not
but
stage,
being himself.
yeah.
I want
do
to see
you think
another
of?
one with Neil deGrasse Tyson. That guy is such a badass. For real. I think he did like 2 with him, and those are some of my favorite ones he's done.
Does Neil, I don't know much about him, but does he have his own TV show?
He did some sciencey thing. I don't know
kinda
if
like
it's
Bill
still
Nye.
a thing.
No one's ever as badass as Bill Nye, though, so.
Yes and no.
No?
Bill Nye's white.
All right. Good
No,
point
I'm
there.
just-
You know, he's from the hood, just so you know, Compton's where Bill Nye was born.
Did you see that thing he posted recently where he was like serious and he was like, don't fucking ruin the earth or something like that?
Yes, the earth is going to, something on fire or whatever. He set something on fire because we were polluting it so much.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he did like a serious
He was
video.
so
I was like,
angry.
wow, okay, respect.
Which we are ruining it. You know, we can't even see half the stars out there because of all the pollution. So
I know.
just whatever.
Get your act together, humanity. Hey,
You're fine.
there's going to be another commercial break coming up soon because we're running out of classy drinks.
Classy drinks and what? It's Cruzan.
Let's cruise on. That's as
Not
classy
sponsored.
as it gets. Not yet.
You know, this makes it more fun. Bet you love the crunching of the ice.
Yeah, you gotta stop that, man.
What were we gonna say?
I don't even remember now.
Oh, man.
All I can think about is crunch, crunch, crunch.
All right, I think there's very few things we have left to cover, and we had a game in mind. I don't know if you want to play it in this episode or not. That's up to you.
You know what?
Or what are you thinking?
What are you thinking?
Oh my! I think we got to go back to records because we covered everything else. Records. Are you in that fad? I don't see it around here, but we have a few friends that bought
Records?
Yeah.
Oh, for some reason I was thinking, like, what the hell is this guy talking about? But no, I'm not a record vinyl collector. Vinyl, Vince. Call them vinyls.
My bad.
When I hear record, I'm like, whose record are we breaking?
Ha!
Funny.
Funny.
No, I want to, but that shit's expensive.
Expensive?
Yeah.
What are they?
I don't know. We could probably go buy Back in Black for like $15.
Oh, yeah, that's a little much. I forgot how much the CD was way back then.
I don't know. I haven't touched a CD in years.
You ever have like a boombox or something?
Yeah.
Played them?
Yeah. I had it's one of those little portable CD players that I would take on the bus in
The
elementary
size
school.
of the CD.
Yep.
Yeah,
Those were cool.
I miss those.
And I had those really shitty over-the-ear headphones that if you just bend them a little bit, they'll snap like a twig.
See, I miss that kind of because you would plug in a CD or put in a CD, not plug in, but you would be kind of forced in a way to listen to that album. It's not as easy as just switching to the next service or next song, you know?
I mean, it kind of is. Because I remember mine, you could just skip. It doesn't give you song names, but it's track 1, track 2.
You got to listen to that album. You can't just, listen to AC/DC, one of them, then go to Gojira the next.
Okay, yeah, now I see what you're
I mean?
talking about, yeah. You have to listen to whatever's on that.
You kind of just listen to it. You appreciate
Which is
more
good,
of it.
because that's what I do when I listen to music. I listen
listen to
to
the full-
albums. I don't,
That's what I
skip
gotta do.
songs.
Yeah.
I'll pick an album for the day, and that's my album for the day.
Because I've seen you make a song, and those people, putting 10 plus songs on an album.
Yeah.
Like, you got to appreciate what they do.
Dude, I put 40 hours into one song.
Did you finish that song?
Yeah.
There's a bunch that you didn't, I think, right?
No, I finished it.
Okay.
Yeah, it was the one I did for my final project for the mixing class I did.
That's right.
Yeah.
So, granted, Billy's just one person doing it, right? They got a little bit of a team. Still takes a while and time to put into those songs, and there's a lot of hidden gems. So.
I mean, when you're doing mixing and stuff, you're the only one mixing. It's not like you have a team of mixers all
True.
working together, because one guy's got to be able to know what was done before and what's about to be done. That way it's as perfect as you can get it. I mean, you'll have a team like when you're setting out microphones and stuff probably, but mixing, mastering,
That's what I mean.
no.
Yeah.
And just the mixing alone is what I'm saying took me 40 hours.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Yeah.
That's
And we
40
had
hours.
Yeah, and on top of the 9 hours total of recording we did, I think it was something like that. 3 sessions, about almost 3 hours each.
We got a link to that song or something. People doing it.
For
Do you want
sure. I'll have to post it somewhere.
Is this the one you played for me in the car?
I should get permission to use it from the artist, though.
Oh. Was that you? Get out of here.
No, I just produced it.
Oh, you're so cool. You know that?
I know.
Gosh. All right, man. What are you thinking?
Where'd you get that?
Where'd it go? This is from my cousin, actually. So, he unfortunately passed away, so I got to take that from him. It was that or his necklace, but I keep this with me wherever I go. And it's just a little sucky because the thing's a little loose.
Oh,
So,
I hate having
lost
like
it one
jangly
time,
shit
or
on
broke
me.
one time.
Oh, that sucks.
So, and when it has that added value to it, it's just like, I don't want to lose that.
Yeah.
So I'll lose my watch any day. I don't care about that thing.
So you know how I have like a shit ton of hats?
He only brought 8 on vacation. Episode 10? 10? 10?
Yes.
All right.
So I'm at like 20 hats now or something.
20 hats? Dude, you're not wearing one, though.
I don't know, but one of the first hats I ever got,
Yeah.
or like since I started collecting hats, was it was a Hard Rock hat, like Hard Rock Cafe that I got in New York.
And you lost that one.
I lost it crowd surfing to Volbeat. No. It was Avenged Sevenfold that I lost it.
Was it
My
worth
bad.
it?
No, it wasn't, because right after I got like caught by the security guards, like taken down from crowd surfing, then there was this one dickhead security guard who's like, if I ever catch you doing this again, you're getting kicked out. And I'm like, okay.
You're
And then I
never
just
gonna
went
see me
back and I
again.
fucking did it again. And some other dude caught me and said the same thing. I'm like, the hell? Like, I've never been to, this was at a festival. I've never been somewhere where they don't let you crowd surf.
Yeah, I didn't know that,
That
was
is
a bad
the
thing.
dumbest thing ever.
That's so weird.
Apparently it was bad there. It was at an outdoor festival in Wisconsin.
Yeah.
You would think that would be the most okay place to do it. I guess not.
That's really surprising.
You ever crowd surf?
I haven't gone to the concert that results in crowd surfing. The
There's your
hardest
problem.
was-
You have to go.
We went to Volbeat at the Aragon Ballroom in Chicago, and that was the first time I saw a mosh pit. 'Cause we were right on
What'd
the
you
outside
think?
of it.
What did you think?
It's like, why am I getting bumped into a lot? This is a little weird. And I was like, oh no.
You just slowly turn your right.
Yeah,
I
I'm
love
not messing
mosh
around
pits.
with that. And you've actually been in them.
I've been in
Right.
many,
All right,
and
so how many times you get your ass kicked there?
most of them.
Nice,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
I bet that's not allowed.
I'm not mosh pit sized, as they would say.
You see some animals in there.
Dude, was it the Volbeat concert where there was a dude in the pit, shirtless, and he just had killer tattooed across his chest? I was like, I'm going to stay right here.
So you have that whole mosh pit, killer boy in there, and then to my left, so mosh pit's on my right, Guy on my left, old Italian guy, just snapping along, just slowly moving back and forth to Volbeat. Like
That's not what you do to
it
Volbeat.
doesn't fit.
No. Oh my god, one of the funniest things. I saw Whitechapel with Geralt and Devin. This was in Belvedere, surprisingly enough.
I remember. Okay.
And Whitechapel was on. Pretty sure they were on at that point. And I was jamming out to a song. Devin was right next to me. We lost Geralt a while ago. He was somewhere in the mosh pit or something. Yeah.
Oh, he got in the mosh pit?
Yeah, Geralt loves that shit.
He seems too happy, you know?
Yeah, so am I when I'm in the mosh pit.
I got you.
Except I didn't want to get into this one because it was a little, like, intense for my short size.
Do you want to stand up for the camera and show everyone?
No, I'm good.
All right.
I'm good. But I'm next to Devin, and then this brutal-ass breakdown is about to go down for Whitechapel, and I just see Devin slowly turn towards me, and as he's turning, I get sucked in by the crowd into the pit, and I'm like, no! Like, reaching out to grab him, and by the time he sees me, it's too late. I'm gone.
It's too
I'm
late.
in there.
I'm already too far.
And I'm running in, like, bumping into other people, and then I meet up with Geralt in there, and we clash, and there's like, hey, I know you! Just high five. Dude, concerts are awesome.
All right, what's...
Tomorrow's gonna be brutal because I got lawn seats for Slipknot.
Oh God!
So it's at Tinley Park, so it's a little sloped.
Yeah, it is.
And they do pits.
I was just there.
They do pits in the lawn.
I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, and I think it's supposed to rain in the morning, so it's gonna be a little muddy.
Good luck, honestly.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Why didn't you get seats? Didn't want it?
Because lawn seats I got for like $20.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
they're not terrible.
No,
at Tinley Park either.
I've been there 3 times now, and I got lawn seats every time.
Were they brutal? Like, what concerts were they?
One of them was Black Sabbath.
That's pretty cool.
That was their farewell tour. Good as hell. Iron Maiden.
You saw Iron Maiden?
Yeah, I saw fucking Iron Maiden. They were with Ghost too. Do you know Ghost?
No.
Check them out. You would actually really like them. They're like very, I guess you could say, dark in theme and stuff, but their music almost doesn't match the theme.
Really?
But it is metal, I'd say. At the very least, hard rock, but I'd say it's metal.
All right, Ghost.
But the singer is very, almost operatic, I guess you could say.
Do we have a dictionary nearby, or?
A what?
I don't know, operatic.
Bro, you're Italian. You never seen an opera?
Oh, okay. Why are they doing that in rock, though?
No, not necessarily sounding like that. I'm just saying, like, if I could compare it to any type of singing.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. Just interesting. I'll check them out.
Like, yeah. Check it out for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I saw one other band there. Well, I've seen multiple bands there. I just don't remember the openers.
Oh, that's all right.
But who the fuck was it? Slayer. I think it was Slayer. Yeah, it was definitely Slayer. I got a shirt. I get a shirt at every concert, so I know where I've been.
He forgets his time there, so.
It was Slayer's farewell tour. Well, they've done like 3 farewell tours now, so I don't know anymore. But
Have they really?
Yeah, it was them, Lamb of God, Behemoth, and Testament. Yeah, Lamb of God's one of my other top 3 bands. So that's all I was really there for.
So it sounds like Gojira, number 2 somebody, and then 3 is Lamb of God.
I would say Gojira, and then it's a toss-up for the second place spot between Lamb of God and Mastodon.
All right.
Yeah, Mastodon's this tattoo I got here.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah.
That one's my favorite. Show the fans there.
Yeah.
How long did it take you?
Blood Mountain album. Yeah, 11? I think it was 11 hours. 10 hours?
10 hours.
Something like that. Yeah, it was expensive.
Multiple sessions, of course.
But I got to go back because...
For what?
Not for this, just to finish my arm. My God, I want to get the whole sleeve done.
The sleeve's pretty cool.
Yeah, but I am broke status, so...
Broke status?
Yes, sir.
I understand.
Yeah, you need to get some tattoos. Well, let's get some
Honestly,
matching ass tattoos.
Matching ass. See, I might do that then.
We'll get the Tenacious D. You know Tenacious D?
I heard of him.
Jack
yeah.
Black's band.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's-
well, in the movie, he's got on, I think it's Jack's right ass cheek, Tanakh, and then the other guy's ESD, and when you put it together, Tenacious D.
All right, I might do that then.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds pretty fun.
Yes.
I was honestly thinking about one. I just can't think of a placement. And I know once you get a tattoo, if you put on like an arm or something, you just look like a douche sometimes, you know.
Excuse me?
Well, if you're like working out or something and you're just wearing like a tank top, it looks like you're trying to show it off. I don't know.
Well, I will say
circumstances.
maybe, yes. So if you have like one tattoo on your arm, just one, and there's nothing
Your
like
case is obviously
surrounding
different.
it.
You're going for the sleeve.
Yeah, like my arm's almost filled up.
Yeah.
I need like 2 more.
You just got filler.
And
that's
then
all.
backgrounds.
Yeah, exactly. But I was thinking, there's an album cover I like from the Goo Goo Dolls. It's this girl. It has a different. It's like orange and greenish. I'll show you after. She's like smoking a cigarette. Looks hot, and I want to put lyrics underneath. Hot.
Would you say that's your favorite band?
Bon Jovi, then Goo Goo Dolls. Bon Jovi's got to
Why
go.
don't you just get the face of Bon Jovi
Right on my
forehead, all over your back?
all over, just the
Yeah.
same picture. It's like I kept
Pull,
hitting and it lagged.
Pull a Steve-O.
What does he put?
Steve-O?
What's he got?
You know Steve-O, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's he got?
His face on his back.
That's great.
Yeah.
You gotta do that when you're rich and famous, dude. You can't do that when you're just some college student.
Pretty sure he still has the smiley face tattoo when he was in Jackass and did like the off-road tattoo. They were in like a Jeep or something and going like
Oh, and he's shaky.
really
while
bumpy
doing it.
road. Yeah.
I forgot that was a thing. They should come back. They're all like 6
I think
years
they're
old.
going to. Well, no. I saw Steve-O said something about them wanting to do another one as soon as Johnny Knoxville gives the okay, and then they're good to go.
I don't get why he wouldn't give the okay
I
right
don't know,
away.
maybe he's doing something else right now.
What the hell is he doing right now?
I don't
You
know.
haven't heard his name in
He's
forever.
a cool guy. Maybe he's working on something.
Maybe he disappeared at direct. Hides his name a little bit from the news.
Maybe. You know who really hides from the news, I think?
Who?
Who is an amazing comedian? Daniel Tosh.
Is this show still going?
Yeah.
He does stand up. Yeah, he came to my school.
Yeah. He does stand up, but when he's not doing stand up, I don't really hear about him. Other than the show. Like, he doesn't promote anything. He doesn't do
Does he really need to
media
promote?
stuff. No, he just wants to do what he wants to do, I guess. And I think that's a good way to go about things.
Yes, that's just steady income. I don't think it matters.
Yeah, for real.
You know? And it shows on Netflix now?
For what he does, I think he's pretty, like,
I can't imagine what his
I don't know.
stand-up is like.
Have you seen any of his stand-up?
No, I just can't imagine it.
Dude.
Is he
Holy
crude
shit.
stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the only one I'd compare it with...
Anthony Jeselnik.
Yeah, actually, that's a good
There we go.
comparison. Yeah.
I got you.
He's kind of like that. More or less monotone.
Yeah, it works for Anthony Jeselnik.
Oh, yeah, it totally does
and
for
it's
him.
the unexpected.
Yes.
Yeah.
But Tosh is like kind of similar, but more like emotive, I guess.
Tosh?
Yeah.
He just has that, he does a show. He's used to.
Yeah. He's got that
Doing
like
that.
energy and
Yeah.
like
But yeah, you literally hear nothing about him. That's so weird.
I know. That's
Interesting. Why do you say that's the way to go?
I don't know. If it was me personally, like I wouldn't want all this media attention all the time. I just want to do my own shit.
If you're already famous.
Yeah.
If you're trying to make it.
Well, then you'd kind of need that stuff.
There we go. Okay. I don't know when he came
But
up,
at that
though.
point, like, let me do my shit. Let me enjoy time at my house with a family, and then leave me alone.
What?
And then I will release my product when I'm ready to.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that's a good way to go about it.
Well, Daniel Tosh, not to go on a side tangent here, but like, there's no way he started with Tosh.0. Did he just start with stand up and move into Tosh.0 or no?
Shit, I don't know.
I wish I knew.
Yeah, I don't know. I would imagine he did stand up first.
It seems like the way.
Yeah.
Just like Kevin Hart. Which Kevin Hart alone. I don't know if you saw Scary Movie 3.
Yeah, I don't remember a lot of those, but I've seen them.
Doesn't look like he'll be. He's just funny, you know. And it's just like, oh, he came really far. So.
For real. Oh my God.
Because in Scary Movie 3, he did a tent scene when he was camping, like Brokeback Mountain style.
Yes. Okay, now I remember.
Can you pass some nuts?
Yeah.
Give me some nuts. It's like, wait, what? What? Then they make out. It's like, oh my.
Oh.
Now Kevin Hart's literally number one this year. I think he in his tour he made $45 million.
Holy
and it's number
shit.
one comedian. Yeah. And the next one, so number 2, I think is 25 million. So a big gap in there. He sold a ton of tickets, I'll tell you that.
Well, I bet I'd go see him.
Can't be cheap.
It's K.
Camera 2 shout out on us.
Oh well. Oh, what was I gonna say? It was something kind of important, but not really, because nothing here is important.
Area 51 and Kevin Hart aren't important.
I mean, as things, yes. As topics, maybe not.
I got you.
But, yeah. Aren't they doing another Jumanji movie?
Yeah, part 2's already been made. I just don't know what they're doing because they destroyed the system.
I still didn't. Oh, I didn't see it.
You literally didn't see it with The Rock and Kevin Hart?
No, I didn't see it.
What the hell are you doing?
Not seeing it.
Why?
Because I didn't.
Can't we just watch
Dude,
that
I
tonight?
never go to the movies anymore. Like, the last thing I saw was Spider-Man. No, I do.
What, literally 2 weeks ago or something? 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, but then the last thing I saw before that was Endgame.
Do you not enjoy the movie theater, or it's just not like a thing to go to?
I just never really think to go to it because I'm usually at home doing something else.
Okay.
So, no time, I guess, is my excuse.
That's all right.
Even though I totally could go because it's nothing important.
We're doing crap like this. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Keep listening to before and after talks. All right.
Please.
No, movie theaters. I love going to the movie theater. Jumanji, though, you got to see. You know, they were sucked into a game system for Jumanji. You know, the regular teenagers turned into Kevin Hart, turned into The Rock.
Yeah, I know the premise of it, but I just...
I mean, it's a little bit different than the Robin Williams one, but still.
I don't want to buy it, though, so where can I see it?
What do you mean buy it?
Is it on Netflix?
Oh, definitely not on Netflix now.
Well,
you got jailbroken something somewhere, don't you?
We can't disclose this information, sir.
Do you remember movies 1, 2, 3? You ever use that? Your friends would always give you some most messed up websites and stuff like that, and you'd be like, all right, and it spams you. Yes. You try to watch a film, like, oh my God. I can't keep closing out tabs.
I've definitely gone through some of those.
Yeah. It's just...
I mean, no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. We're not incriminating ourselves. We didn't do that. So
I mean, it's really not illegal.
Don't think so? Well, there's bootleggers too.
You doing it, like you consuming it, I don't think
it's somebody else's thing they did.
I don't think that's the illegal part. I think somebody else, well, the term they use when you're like torrenting something is when you're giving the seed for it. So you're like contributing to other people's downloads. That's the illegal part, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Interesting.
But I haven't done that in a while.
Yeah.
Not that I have ever done that, but yeah.
No, that's not bad. I don't know.
But I'm not a big movie person anyways.
More TV show?
Have you seen The Boys?
I haven't.
Oh, that's a good show. It just came out on Amazon.
It's an Amazon show?
Amazon original. Well, it was a comic, original. But it's an Amazon original show. Yeah.
It was a comic?
It was a comic, yes.
See, I Googled it. I must have got something else because it looked like some YouTube video that basically all it was. I was like, this is weird. It's a vlog. No, but you said it's like superheroes in a way.
Mm-hmm. It's like, think of superheroes. Like, think Superman, Wonder Woman.
Is that who they're playing?
No. Okay. It's like its own comic universe.
Okay.
But some of the powers, I will admit, are very similar.
All right, let me hear a few.
I'm not going to spoil anything. Just watch the show.
Okay.
But think of like Superman, Wonder Woman, maybe the Flash, characters like that. If they were really fucked up and did terrible things.
So,
and then the thing about that is the media covers it up because it's like a big company using the superheroes to gain revenue, because the superheroes are the face of like a whole bunch of marketing and saving and stuff, and they'll set up crimes to make it look like the superheroes are doing something, and then once the superheroes are like on their off time or whatever, they're complete dicks. It's such an interesting show.
So, a couple things. Are they like Deadpool in a way, where they're technically a bad guy and they do bad things?
Yes, but it is a very dark show too. But it has dark humor. Like, I find a lot of that stuff funny. Like, some of the jokes they do are really good.
Well, how long are the episodes is my other question.
About an hour.
Oh.
There's 8 of them.
There's 8 of them. Are they that 45-minute thing plus commercials, or are they straight up an hour?
No, it's straight up an hour. No commercials.
Interesting.
Yeah, I binged it all in one night.
Yeah, 8 episodes, 8 hours.
Yeah, I basically watched an entire shift at work.
That's how, just think about that. Yeah. Like, I could have just made a few dollars or so. That's right. How's that drink going for you, Bill?
Do we need another one?
I think we need another one. Do we take another break and then come back real quick? Oh, way to finish that off.
You know what? Now's a good time to hear from our sponsors.
Oh, he's leaving. All right. We don't have sponsors right now, but it's sponsored by Before and After Talks. So I'll drink to that, bud.
Tell them about that thing.
That thing? That's YouTube. That's this thing. We're recording this episode on our cameras. Billy's camera already shut off on us. Man, I'm feeling it. That's all right. We're going to be posting this on there, plus a lot more content. So keep the name in mind, Before and After Talks. Well, welcome back in. We finally refilled our drinks. Camera one, how are you? Yeah, this is before. I think that's 1, 2,
3, 4,
5, 6. This is Before and After Hours. This is our second break we took. We're finally back. I think this might be the last one because I'm definitely feeling this drink of Billy's. So I might forget eventually what we recorded. I'll listen to it later and probably be a little embarrassed. I don't know.
But hey, we got camera 2 back up and running.
We got camera 2. How are you,
camera 2?
Show him some love. I'll drink to that.
All right.
Cheers. So we're recording this Before and After Hours. It's the first one. We came up with this idea a long time ago, but it takes a lot to put together, and it's a special episode, a little explicit, but that's okay.
Fuck it.
That's why, Billy. God damn it, we can't make this one clean.
So do you just have to like put like a tag on it, like say explicit version?
Yeah, I use Anchor FM. Shout out. They're really good, really organized. I like it. And it wants you to put clean or explicit. So I feel like for episode 10.
That was one ago.
That was one ago. This is episode 11. So episode 10 was the South Carolina vacation
Should
special.
we call it 11 or should this be like its own series, you know?
Well, on there you can put bonus episode. So I can put like 10.5 if I want. Or
I'll do it differently on YouTube then.
what do you think?
Well, I'll just name it what it is. So this is After Hours. So I'll call it After Hours 1.
See, on YouTube, I think it works. It has a different folder, stuff like that. For the podcast, it kind of just lines up, and I want this out. So I don't know.
Or you know what I could call it? Two guys talk about pointless shit for too long.
What did we cover so far? Let's go back. We covered Area 51, memes, Neil deGrasse Tyson,
Video games,
Witcher, good stuff. And we're hour and a half in finally. So
that's it.
Honestly,
Dude, we still got like
it really goes
an
quick.
hour and a half more.
Get to that Joe Rogan level. We're ready. So that's okay. So
yeah,
this could either be a bonus or whatever. What are you thinking? Make it 11? Make it something different?
You're the host.
I am the host.
Yeah, he's in charge.
I'm one of the creators.
I'm just here, man. I'm creating the YouTube, not
Billy's my YouTube guy. Normally I record Spencer if you listen to our first 9 episodes.
Who's Spencer?
I don't remember. That's okay.
All right, cool. He'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that. Episode 10. Did I say that yet? I don't remember. Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm worried about you.
I'm okay. I'm going to drive home eventually, but I will wait the appropriate amount of time.
4 hours, please.
4 hours. I definitely... A Billy drink is, typically you wait 1 hour per drink. You need 2 with Bill, so... I'm up to 6, I think.
Well, yeah, I almost need to buy another bottle of rum, but...
You got plenty of cruise on. This episode not sponsored.
Yeah, because I brought back 6 bottles when I came back from St. Croix, yeah.
St. Croix must have been nice. Dude, they're like...
And it's so cheap there. It was like $9 for a 750 ml bottle.
What did we pay in South Carolina, episode 10?
Fuck, way too much.
It was over 15 for the regular bottle we're drinking now. We got a real big bottle.
Yeah, and that was 22. Like, you're buying a handle of Captain.
Like, I get it's alcohol, but $22. You almost have to drink it all.
Especially for that flavored shit. Like, it's not even as strong as, like...
No, this one's 35
this or Captain
compared
or something.
to the 20 or whatever it was.
22,
Captain.
21, something like that.
That's
yeah,
okay.
I don't know, but overpriced booze in South Carolina. That's all I remember.
Still had a good time. You can hear about that in episode 10. I keep saying it. I'm sorry. One of my favorite episodes to record so far was with this kid over here, Billy Boy, and my girl, Maddie.
The boys.
The
boys plus Maddie. Yes.
So I recorded with them. It was great. Fun time. We recorded in South Carolina. It was a lot of fun, and we talked about a lot in an hour and 11-minute podcast. So
I don't remember.
Check that out. You don't remember? I don't remember this episode. So
clearly, I think we should get a jam going. I've got all these instruments. I got a drum set right there.
I played the recorder in 5th grade, so if you have one.
I have a recorder.
Dude, get it out. I remember hot cross buns.
I think I need to disinfect it first.
Yeah, I'm not putting my mouth on that.
I think the last time I touched it was 5th grade.
5th grade?
Yeah, that's when we played it, right?
Do you remember the kids that would play the Star Wars theme song during?
No, I wish I did. I don't think I ever heard that.
We used to do the karate belts during and stuff like that. So you get a little colored piece of yarn and put it around.
That's right.
So the people that did Star Wars got black belt and basically moved up pretty quickly.
Shout out to, what was her name? Miss Bray. Yeah, that was our teacher from...
I was in Prairiewood.
Oh, yeah, you were.
Where were you?
You scum.
Hey, we're the new elites, all right?
It was all about that Dean Street. And then we met up at Creekside.
When did I meet you? 6th grade?
I don't know. I thought you were a teacher.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. You thought I was a teacher? Get out of here. Now you can see our faces. We look a little bit older. That's all right.
Yeah.
He's got me by 4 days, so.
Everybody says I'm 27.
You look 27.
So do you.
Hey. You got carded, though.
So did you.
It was mandatory carding, whatever. That's okay. So when did I meet you, Bill?
It had to be 6th grade.
I just don't.
We didn't talk though that much.
Obviously, I met most of you guys through a friend, so I don't remember who that friend was, unless it was Devin.
I don't think it was Devin. I think it was
just cause.
Chance.
Found out we're sort of cousins. Yeah. Think about that.
Yeah, that was weird.
No one believes me.
No, it's weird. It's not like blood relation, but it's distant marriage
distant
cousins.
Sure. But like,
yeah,
we're from. You were born in Woodstock or no?
Sure, let's go with that.
Oh, I was born farther away than wherever he lived, so it's a little weird.
I'll just say I always lived here.
That means he didn't. I don't know what's happening here. So.
I also don't remember before 5 years old.
Most people don't. What's your earliest memory?
I
remember getting taken
No,
up
I
by
think I was
the
3
doctor.
years old.
3?
And I was in a race on a bike. Yeah. So I was 3, and I was such a badass that I didn't have to use training wheels anymore.
At 3 years old?
3 years old. Yeah.
Should have did some BMX.
Dude, I know. Well,
You
I'm not that
missed
cool.
your calling.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. So they say you can't remember before a certain age, but I swear I remember getting put, under the light in a little plastic bin when you were born.
Are you sure you weren't abducted? God damn.
It is such an early memory. I don't know if it was, you remember traumatizing stuff. I don't.
No. Hold on.
There's no way I got it from a video though, or
There's absolutely no way you would remember. Are you
That's
saying
what
when
I'm
you were
saying.
born?
Basically.
No. You must have had some whack ass dream and that merged into your awake consciousness.
I remember staring up and the doctor's right there and I'm under that light and I got, I was a boy, so I had the blue hat on.
Wait, really? You never know these days.
You never know, but it's just like, that's what I remember. And there's no way, you kind of form memories when you're younger from watching home videos or through stories. You feel like you're there. You kind of formulate a memory of it. But I swear I remember that. But anything after that, before a certain age, I don't.
Huh.
And what if I'm telling the truth there, Bill?
I wouldn't know.
You'd be knowing this guy was shit on me about it.
Well, I'm sorry, bud. You didn't let me finish my memory.
You're a badass BMX rider. What else is there?
Well, I was 3 riding around my driveway.
Okay.
And I was in a race.
With who? Yourself?
There
Or
were some
time?
neighbors, and I think they were in like high school at the time. So I'm racing these guys when I'm 3, and they're what, 16, 17. And it turns out I was going way too fast.
Uh-oh. How old are you?
I got those 3.
3?
And I got the speed wobbles. Yeah.
Been there.
And I was going so fast around a turn, and then I ended up falling over. My head slams off the guy that was next to me, his pedal on the bike. Yeah. Knocks it off the pedal, and then my face then slams into the asphalt. And I still have a little bit of a scar here.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
See, this explains a lot.
That was I was 3. And I thought it was a good
That's
idea
terrible.
to race with
I didn't know
high
that.
schoolers. Yeah.
Really? I always
Yeah.
wonder why you had that.
Yeah. It's cool. That wasn't the only thing they did to me.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Well,
What did they do to
it
you?
wasn't their fault. It was mostly my fault that I did this shit. I remember they were riding on a bike. Again, it was a bike story.
All right.
And I was on the back because there was like a
Oh,
little
pegs?
no, it was like a basket. There was a
There's a
basket on the
basket.
back
And you're
of
just
the
sitting
bike.
in there?
And I'm
Just
sitting in the basket, but I'm a fucking idiot and I'm barefoot.
Oh,
And he
good.
makes a sharp turn and my foot goes right into the spokes of the wheel.
Dude.
Tore the skin like it
Any
was
scarring?
messed up. No, not.
You're all good?
It wasn't that bad, I guess, but it fucking sucked.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it'll happen.
All right, I guess that leads into worst injuries.
One of those probably. I
You
don't know.
never broken a
Frank
bone or
broke
anything?
my nose. That dick.
You
I know you're gonna listen to this, Frank. You
better.
broke my nose, and
we
you
gotta
know
tag
it.
him so he does listen to an hour and 40 minutes in until he gets mentioned. But you broke your nose, legitly broke your nose.
I mean, I went to the hospital like a year later.
See, that seems like the appropriate amount of time. Yep.
And I believe it was because I was getting my tonsils out, but they were doing like a routine checkup or something.
Like your
And
nose is pointing right.
yeah, no, they were like, yeah, your nose is a little messed up. Do you know what happened? And I'm like, I mean, there was this one time where Frank the Tank. All right, so here's how it went down.
Frank the Tank.
So when
In a
you're
world.
in like 4th grade, you do shit that just entertains you. So we were making forts out of couch cushions, because everyone's done that, right?
That seems fair. Yeah, everyone's done it.
Yeah. And now there was a couch cushion on the floor, and for some reason I was laying under it. Frank didn't see me, and he jumped on the couch cushion, and then my face smacked into the floor, and then you can imagine what happened.
That's really bad.
Yeah.
That's a big boy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, your nose looks good now.
I mean,
Look at me straight on. Let me see this
it's a little
thing.
big, but
There's a bump, but you know who doesn't have a bump in the nose, right?
what's up, bumpy nose?
Hey, I'm Italian. This comes with it.
Do you speak Italian?
Bippity boppity boopy.
Something
Family Guy.
spaghetti.
Little spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
I wish I knew more Italian. I know a few words, you know, but that's about it. I just don't, you know, besides my grandma, nobody else speaks it. So,
Arrivederci.
arrivederci. Te amo.
Isn't that Spanish for...
Don't you suck?
Didn't you take 4 years of Spanish?
Ask me if I remember any of it.
Yeah, because you probably don't, though. So
You're right.
I took 2 years, and that was a waste of time.
Did they make you take it in... Well, I took 4 years. They said I had to take one more in college to...
What?
But there was like a loophole. But it was that or some other BS.
Oh, I didn't have to take any of that shit in college, no.
Hey.
But you know what, surprisingly, one of my favorite classes from college was? Speech.
Yeah, you seem like you don't care to get up in front of a crowd.
Yeah, I really don't, but boy, can I do it.
I'm assuming you had like the same like 4 types of speeches or whatever.
No, we did some weird ones, like...
No?
I'm trying to remember what some of my topics were, but now I can't. We did some topic on like a precious item or something.
Okay.
It was like a speech show and tell, basically. And I brought my guitar, and I fucking shredded for the class, and it was the greatest thing ever.
All right.
Y'all guys want to hear some Megadeth?
Wherever you went sounds way more fun than what I did. I had 4 basic speeches. They were like, you know, persuasive, whatever. And I talked about Devin in one of them. You know, I said high school classes need more.
You talked about Devin?
Talked about Devin.
What do you have to say about Devin?
I said, you know, he didn't get too many classes about, you know, practical things, you know, like bills, house stuff, car payments, things like that. So I said high school needs that kind of thing. Devin,
It really
not have it.
does.
But I was just using Devin as an example. There's other things that go along with it. I don't want to bring that up now.
Yeah.
But regardless, I brought him up in there, and it was just like a plain speech 4 times. And my teacher saw my outline we had to write, and she got mad when I didn't use part of that outline. I was like, well, can't I just say the speech? I don't need every part of the outline.
Dude, I would wing all my shit.
Exactly. You got to wing the stuff, and that's exactly what you got to do. Now, I don't know if you were in high school in one of our teachers' classes that did speech, but you kind of give you a topic, and you get 1 minute to think about what you're going to say, and then you got to go back out there.
Who was this?
Dr. Brown?
Nope.
You didn't have her?
No. For all my English classes, I had Miss Beard and... Who was that other guy?
The other guy.
No, I had 2 other guys, actually.
Oh, okay.
Schaefer and Mr. Other Guy.
Mr. Other Guy was really cool, yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Just can't think of... He was the theater teacher.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I got you.
Schaefer was cool because I took the fantasy literature class.
That seemed fun.
That was such a good fucking class. We read Lord of the Rings, which, I mean...
All of them?
That sells it right there. No, just the first book, Fellowship of the Ring.
How big is that book? The text is super small.
I mean, it's pretty thick, but honestly, I think Game of Thrones blows it out of the water in terms of size.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, he was cool too, but I don't know if I could share this story from Dr. Brown.
Is she going to be listening to this?
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right, what do you got?
The person I'm going to talk about, well, I dated someone. She put on a few pounds. But my friend went up to the front of class. He had to sell to the class a stool. So he got up there. He's like, this stool can hold up to 1,000 pounds. And then he's like, hey, whatever her name was, he's like, come up here and test it out. See? Look. And she sat on it. And she didn't see why it was bad.
Oh, my God.
She didn't see why it was bad at all. He's like, it can hold up to 1,000 pounds. She's like, hey, look, I'm in the front of the class. You idiot. So, yeah, that's as far as I'll go with that one.
That's fucking hilarious.
But it was great in the
I know
moment.
exactly what you're talking about.
They won't be listening.
Yeah, I don't
Probably
think
not.
so. But
We're good.
yeah, I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to that.
You got to do the skull. You know what that is?
No.
That's what the Vikings did. I think they do it in
That was a little more
Sweden.
complicated than that. All right, I got that then.
Well, so you just...
That was from something else.
It's when you, like... It's basically cheersing a drink, but then you slam it. Well, you don't slam it. Usually it's done with, like, a shot or something, or a drink or whatever. Take a sip. But then you have to, like, stare the other person in the eyes while you do it in the form of respect.
Oh, dude, I respect you.
Yeah, so I'll
do
be like, skull!
Take it. We finishing this?
Just a sip. Dude, you gotta chill. Here, put some beer in there.
He made me a light drink. I should be good soon.
Yeah, okay. I made you a light drink. That's a regular drink.
That's definitely a regular drink, I'll tell you that much, so it's not going good for me. That's right. It's made this third section of the podcast very good. Before and after hours, by the way, if you've forgotten it at hour 47 in. So
what hour is it?
Hour 47. Bill.
No, I mean, what time is it?
That's 10:15.
That's
this is
it?
before and after hours. What do you mean that's it?
I still got time.
Dude, I'm usually asleep.
I know. It's
What time do you go to bed?
crazy. Well, if I have to work at 8 in the morning, probably 12:30.
All right, that's not bad. You sleep till 7?
Yeah, about that.
All right, you're good.
Yeah, but
gotta
when you
live a
do it
little.
every day, it catches up, and now I'm, like, super tired.
Does it catch up or do you get used to it?
No, it catches up.
It still catches up?
Yeah. For me, at least.
You know, you kind of want to stay up, and you're like, I can get through the regular 8 hours.
Dude, I stay up because I've been watching the newest season of JoJo. And
What the hell's that?
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want to tell me more or what?
I'll tell you, it's fucking good.
All right, I'll
Yeah.
take that. That's fine.
That's all you gotta know.
That's all I got to know.
But yeah, no, I've been addicted to watching that lately. And it's like, oh, just one more episode. And then it's like 8 later.
Oh.
And it's 2 in the morning.
See,
And I work at 8.
it's cool that you can stay up and just simply watch TV. If I do that, I'm asleep. I don't know if you have any tips or like, is that just how you are or what?
See, my tired time is like right after I get off work at 4.
Okay.
That's my, like,
do you
I
nap
could go,
or
I could have today, but I didn't.
do you normally?
No, I just should, but I
But
don't.
then you kind of wake up.
Yeah, and then I can't fall asleep at night.
So you struggle to sleep. That's kind of your secret.
Sleep is not my strong suit,
Okay.
but I love sleep. It's just hard to find time to do it.
Maybe that's where I go wrong. I would love to stay up and get more done, do more things, enjoy myself, but I pass out.
I wish I would totally take this as a superpower. I wish sleep was an optional thing. Like, I could just flip a switch and, like, if I just want to break from bullshit, just
You just sleep.
But if I'm, like, in the zone, getting some work done, just doing
cut it
whatever,
off, yeah.
just be able to be awake for however long you want.
You know, they show that if you ever watched American Dad, they took a pill that kept them up all night. It wouldn't affect them too much, and they were super productive. But
That's called cocaine.
all I know is during the day, sometimes if I do nothing all day or if I'm just chilling, I kind of get bored. So if I was up 24 hours, I don't know if you get bored, if you just be really productive and enjoy yourself.
I would be both productive and lazy as shit.
For 24 hours, yeah.
Because I find that I get like little spurts of motivation to do stuff. And then it's like, oh, now I'm sidetracked watching this pointless YouTube video on how to craft a sword.
See, you showed me that and it was great. So that's
Yeah.
okay. But I totally get it. Maybe it's a good thing we have sleep, but it's also can
No,
bite
it's
you in the ass.
amazing. I fucking love sleep. I just wish it was optional because sometimes I like to stay up and do a lot of shit. Like, I could finish so many songs that I've been working on.
So many songs, shows, you can read more, stuff like that.
Yeah, I really got to start reading more. I've been listening to audiobooks, though.
Yeah, on Audible.
Yeah.
Not
sponsored. Maybe someday.
I was literally gonna say that. I was like, they're good. I sadly just canceled with them. I just don't use it enough. Right now it's summertime.
No, I canceled with them too because I had, if you're subscribed, like you pay the monthly thing, you get tokens. And then you could still pay for a book with those tokens. So that's why I canceled.
Exactly. So when you go to cancel with Audible, they're like, we'll give you 2 options in case you want to take a break. So you can either suspend payments for 3 months, or we'll drop it down from the usual $15 a month to $14.98 a month.
Wow.
Like, wow.
Savings. That's such a good deal.
Why did you do that to me? Regardless, I love Audible still. It's just summertime. I'm not, working, going to school full time. I don't need it as much right now. I'll probably pick it up eventually.
The best thing for me is using it when I drive to school because it's like a 45-minute drive.
Yeah.
So I'll just throw on. I'm on the last book of the Game of Thrones series.
That's awesome.
A Song of Ice and Fire is what the book series called.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm on book 5. Still waiting for George to release the last book.
Hey.
Like, come on.
I won't drink to that, but I still want to.
Maybe it'll be more epic than the final season. Not saying I didn't like it. I fucking loved the final season. I'm just saying.
Clap back.
It could have been better.
Why do you think it wasn't what everyone expected? Was it people's expectations?
I think it's both a part of people's expectations, because there's some parts that I was totally okay with that happened. Specifically, I'll say the Battle of Winterfell. I was totally okay with that.
Do you think they needed more episodes?
Yeah. No, that was one of the things I was going to say. And I'm pretty sure I saw somewhere HBO was totally up for giving them more episodes, but the producers and creators said, no, we can do it in 6. It's fine.
I know it costed around like $15 million an episode, but I think a few more episodes would have helped. It seemed like a few things were rushed.
No, 100% things were rushed.
I didn't watch it.
If they had 10 episodes, I think it would have been way better. Not saying it wasn't good, just more fleshed out, like seasons 1 through 6.
Yeah. What was season 6 episode wise? Was it 8?
10.
10?
Season 7 was 7, and then season 8's the final season.
Oh, season 8 is the final.
Yeah.
Okay.
Season 7 was also a shorter one, which I did really enjoy season 7.
One thing I think we need to fix this camera 2 over here.
What about camera 2?
We got a lot of headroom.
What about it?
Gotta push it down a little bit so people want to see our chest a little bit more. A little bit better. So them staring at the ceiling. A little bit better. We're good. Next, back to Game of Thrones.
You still have to watch it, though.
I thought summer was going to last longer, and I would finish a lot. It
well,
didn't last
how long
at
has
all.
every other summer lasted, Vince?
Sadly, the same amount, but this one just seemed to fly on by.
That's what happens when you go on trips and hang out with friends.
To think this is our last summer.
Are you some kind of fortune teller? Are you hiding something from me?
Well, just like we're going to be working full time,
Bro, I already fucking work.
You work already. So, like, it's just not good.
I have not had a legit summer since, like, sophomore year.
That's a good thing, though. You got money,
No, I just paid for school. Like I said.
He doesn't have anything. We're
I'm
broke status.
Broke status.
We won't talk about that too much. But I'm just saying I haven't had time to get to it. I was kind of going with it a little bit, and I really want to see it. But I started watching Boardwalk Empire.
So you're saying you started it?
I'm on season 2.
Motherfucker, finish it! Oh my god! Hold up. Once you get to season 2, episode 9, Battle of the Blackwater.
Oh, that'll.
You're hooked, and then as soon as you get to season 3, episode 9. I'll just say it's titled The Reigns of Castamere.
Okay.
You're not going to know what the fuck that means or why it's important. But as soon as you see that, you're going to have a traumatizing experience.
Like season 2, episode 4.
You might as well just start season 2 over again.
I definitely have to start it over again.
Spoiler alert. Did you see Do you remember how Ned bit the bread?
Oh, that was season 1.
Yeah, just
You
making
can't
sure.
forget.
As long as you remember that, just start season 2 over again.
Season 1's fine. Yeah, you could always find a recap video. Season 2
That's
wise,
true, yeah.
I got to the point. Might sound weird because I don't remember names. Right. They got to a beach. They're doing like a sacrifice or something. It's another people. There's a lot of rocks and stuff.
With
and the guy starts getting with
the Lord of Light and all that.
I got to that point.
Yeah.
Not any further. That's for sure.
We'll do that. Maybe I'll watch a show you recommend.
Ooh.
Yeah, there's a thought.
Boardwalk Empire. There you go.
That doesn't sound interesting to me.
1920s. All the gangsters, all the mob bosses.
Okay, that does sound interesting to me.
And it's on the New Jersey Boardwalk.
Where can I watch this?
And that is on Amazon. HBO made it, but it's on Amazon.
Good thing I got Amazon.
And you like HBO shows, so it's an idea. It's, they're making deals, doing all this stuff. It's really good stuff.
I think the only HBO show I've seen is Game of Thrones.
That's it? On HBO?
Just being honest.
Can I have your drink, please?
Can you shush?
He won't let me refill.
I'm just looking out for you.
Yeah, probably a good thing. That's okay. Anyways, dude, you're missing out on HBO. I know Game of Thrones took that much time. I don't want your warm 3-day beer.
Literally opened it today.
Yeah, he said that 3 days ago. That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah, I have Netflix though because I'm bumming off of Devin's account.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Netflix.
But I've not used it.
Netflix is notorious at hiding stuff. I know they want to, well, you like or dislike things, so it, lends itself to what your tastes are. But, I'll go into my parents' account or my brother's account, and I'll see a bunch of stuff on there. I'm like, why doesn't this pop up on my account?
Oh, that's...
You know what I mean?
You have to, specifically search for things then.
Basically, there's a lot of stuff I don't find, and I'll go through all the lists and search through all the rows, but... they won't be on there. I'm like, when did Netflix get this?
Then there's got to be a way, because I've seen that too, where I'll say I'm looking for a comedy, and I'll scroll through all of the comedy tab, but then it starts repeating itself again. But it feels like I only went through maybe 40 different ones.
Yeah.
There's no way there's only 40 fucking comedy movies on Netflix. There's hundreds. Are you kidding me?
And you can go in the search bar.
So how do you then reset or refresh the search?
Dude, reset. Well, going in the search bar and looking up stand-up comedies, you can find a decent amount. But resetting your account from your likes and dislikes and just having a fresh account, is that what you mean?
I just want to be able to see everything that's offered while scrolling, not just specific.
You got to search
things.
and yeah.
See,
because
then I feel like when I'm searching, it has to be something that I already know that I'm looking for.
Yeah, that's a good point. See, I think Netflix is hot at some points, and then when you're out of a show on Netflix, you're kind of just lost. I don't know if you're more of a person that's willing to try a show.
Oh, I've tried many shows.
Is that good or bad?
Usually good.
Usually good? Okay.
Yeah, because I watch a lot of anime stuff, and I'll just pick a random
Netflix
show.
Is bunch of anime.
And no, I don't use Netflix for that, but just in general, that show looks good. I'll check it out. Turns out to be fucking awesome.
All right, so you're more willing to try stuff. I like that.
Yeah.
See, I got to be like that so I can actually pick a show and find it. That would help.
Yeah. I did recently watch, though, on Netflix. Recently, as in maybe 2 months ago. Because that's the last time I used Netflix. But The Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
You told me about that. It has James Franco in there.
That's
right?
The movie. That's where that meme came from, where it's first time when he's got the rope around his neck.
Oh.
That's where that came from.
Okay.
Yeah.
I really have to see that.
Don't go into it thinking that James Franco
movie.
is going to be in the whole movie.
Oh.
Because the way I'll say it is it's a movie with a lot of short stories in it. It's not a full movie, it's short stories.
I can't think of the movie that superhero movie.
It's kind of like
43?
that. Yeah, it's kind of...
What the hell's the name of it?
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. And that's what it's like. It's a bunch of just
Short stories.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the hell is it?
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Because it was with that chick from...
Emma Stone. Well, she's in there.
Yeah, she was in there. And then there was that chick from... Have you seen Kick-Ass?
Yes.
Was that the girl that was in there? Yeah.
She's definitely in there.
Yeah. That was a great movie, by the way. I want to watch that again.
Was there 3 of them or 2?
2. I mostly remember the first one. I think I only saw the second one once.
Mm-hmm.
But the first movie, I remember watching that like fucking every week. That was such a good movie. And I was like 6th grade when it came out.
Oh, yeah.
So that's not a movie I should have been seeing,
Jeez.
but I loved it. And look how I've turned out now.
You turned out wonderful. Gosh, don't doubt that.
I'll take that.
You know, I think camera 1 shit out on us.
Did it really?
Should we check?
All right. You stay here and entertain camera 2.
Hi, camera 2. How we doing? Shit. I hope you're enjoying Before and After Hours. This is a special episode brought to Before and After Talks. You can follow us on Facebook at Before and After Talks. You can go on Instagram at Before After Podcast. Apparently, who would have thought Before and After would be a popular title? So Before After Podcast is what you can follow us on Instagram, and then on YouTube is what I'm hearing. We're going to be Before and After Media or Talks. One of the two. It's not up just yet, but stay tuned on our social media and follow us for that as Billy continues to check out our camera 1. Camera 2 is looking good right now. I think we're right on my phone. It's not too bad. I hope you don't mind seeing us from this angle. But we have 10 episodes out right now. This will probably be 11. It's a nice bonus episode. And the whole point of Before and After Hours is that it's...
Memory card is full.
The memory card is full on part 1, on camera 1. So we might have to wrap up soon so you don't have to look at us from this angle the entire time. But Before and After Hours... No business, just talk, random crap. That's all we're about here.
We're going to pause here.
Short break. My YouTube guy says we're taking a short break. So
short commercial break.
This commercial break.
Vince, give us our commercial for what's our sponsor today?
It is sponsored by Before and After Talks.
That's it?
Definitely not.
You're telling me.
I have nothing else. Maybe
that we're not sponsored by
men's lotion.
I can't say that.
Uh-oh. It's Before and After Talks explicit episode. Not that explicit. We're going to take a break. Is there any moisturizer there, Bill?
I totally forgot to go get that on our break, but
should have used it because you're so damn
look
ashy.
at that. No,
you
look
got
at
a couple
that.
of spots. What's that from?
This started when we were in South Carolina. Yeah, what, episode 10? No, I don't know. Maybe I just have disease.
That's what the doctor would say.
It's okay. Yeah, and
You
then they
have
try to
disease.
make me pay much money to get cured of disease.
Wait, I thought we talked about money. We're both
broke status.
Broke status.
Yes,
there we go.
I believe that's what it is.
That's good.
Dude, school is expensive. I mean, so is audio equipment.
As we can
And
tell.
so is...
Cameras and...
Yeah.
We're down to one
many
camera.
Things. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Camera 1 got yeeted, so...
That's the correct term.
We're on camera 2.
It's not bad. We're going to go a little bit long. We're thinking of either playing a game or I'm going to look at Bill and talk about how his nose has a bump in it again. No, we already got to that. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, Mr. Bumpy Nose.
I have a big bump in my nose.
Yeah, that's called your nose.
Damn. That was mean. But we're 2 hours into Before and After Hours. You know, no business.
It is definitely after hours. It's 11 o'clock now
You know,
here.
I took a picture. It's up by now. When you're listening to this, it'll be up on Facebook and stuff. And you can see in the window, it's light out. Right
You know
now?
what No? Yeah.
No.
Actually, when I think about it that way,
Mucho dark.
we've been recording for a while.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Our setup to our record.
I am curious, though. When I post this on YouTube, I want to know, like, who's watching from where.
From where? So if you want to go down in the comments, say where you're listening to it, how you're listening to it. where you're at.
Let us know. It's very interesting.
Because we want to do more stuff like this. And if you're going to watch and listen, we're down to do more. Because I don't know if you can tell, but we got a lot to talk about. So.
Oh, quite a bit. And this is only episode 1 of After Hours.
After Hours, a special episode.
So Vince and Spencer are going to be doing a lot of the other podcast stuff. I'll be posting it to YouTube. But After Hours, I'll be a part of that. And then we'll probably have some other guests on for some good times. Who do you think's our next special guest?
It sounded like our friend Graydon. He is in the military. He's in the Army, infantry. He's been in about a couple years now. Did a tour. It was in Iraq.
Something like that. Iran.
He did one of them, and I was
the
kind of
Middle
scared
East.
before he went. So
Yeah.
he has a lot of stories. He was excited to come out on this.
He's a funny guy, man. I can't wait to hear his stories with some.
He has plenty of stories.
Oh my
Now,
God.
I was at dinner with him, and a couple people ask if he saw action and stuff like that. So they asked about that. He doesn't want to talk about that as much, but he has a lot of funny stories otherwise. And I know he mentioned Area 51, so he's on a government base, and they actually talked about that craze and what would actually go down. So they're like, yeah, we'll send people. We don't care.
That's gonna be cool.
So I want to hear a lot more about that. But before and after talks is just we talk about something before, go through all the news, and then we go see or do that thing after we give a full review. So this is just want to get to know us a little bit better, hear a lot of talks, and especially have Little Cruz on. But I'm out. It's basically water at this point.
Well, okay. So next time,
3 of us.
I'm thinking since Graydon's gonna be here, if he is gonna be here, captain's the thing.
He always says
'Cause that's-
captain.
Graydon's the captain, man. I mean,
Devin has a friend, Walter, who worked on a golf course. I don't know
Okay.
if you heard the story, but it was late at night. He had a little bit much of captain, and he took that golf course. He went on the golf course, took a golf cart, and the golf cart went straight into the water. So the golf cart's like slightly sinking. He says a captain goes down with his ship. So shows you what kind of guy that guy is. But that's what captain will do to you, So.
oh man.
I shouldn't have said names, but that's all right.
I think one of these episodes, probably episode 3, got to bring some whiskey onto the show.
Before and after hours? You think we'll go
Yeah.
through 3 drinks like this?
Well, see, the only way to drink whiskey is straight. So, we'll see about
Yeah, I
that.
never hear of anybody mixing whiskey.
Well, if you're drinking like just whiskey, like Jack or something
Oh,
like
it's a little
that,
different than what we had.
then you always hear like Jack and Coke, something like that.
Yeah, good point.
But if you're drinking bourbon
What do we
or
have?
scotch, we had scotch.
Oh,
So bourbon and scotch is something that I'll drink just on the rocks.
it works that way.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything that will go with it.
It's just the way whiskey is, man. You gotta respect it.
Respect it. Was it Johnny Walker? Johnny Walker?
It was a Johnny Walker, yeah.
Not bad. Oh. A lot of random notifications. That's all right.
We need camera 1 back, but sadly,
I miss camera 1.
Camera 1's DED.
You know what the thing is, though? Eventually, we're going to have sponsors on this podcast. I'm thinking 2 episodes away when we get back to our regular schedule. We are going to have a little bit of a change when school starts back up, but I'm able to get some sponsors then, and then we're going to take that money and put it right back into camera 1 and camera 2 and 3.
For sure. Maybe camera 4?
Camera 4, we're going to have the
that's a bit away,
360
but-
view of this podcast. It's
Oh,
going to be good
man.
stuff.
We're just going to set one right in the middle of the table, and people could just scroll around and see us.
That was...
That's how they do the Google Street View, right? They just have a 360
and you can just stroll
camera.
along.
Yeah.
They can see everything in your room right now in the studio. It'd be some interesting stuff. But
I haven't talked to my FBI agent in a while. That's always watching me.
No, I was gonna say I do a lot of filming in school. And it was in a sports class, and they were talking about going forward that viewers at home, you can eventually you can pick from any camera you want while watching a sporting event. So a lot of cameras can't be live the entire time. So a lot of cameras are doing weird shit. So just like this, the cameras aren't moving too much.
I could only imagine.
But there's got to be some weird stuff that happens.
You just happen to want to go to camera 8,
Yeah.
and then he's just focused on some dude fucking picking his nose. And
Well,
is that really a thing that might happen?
it might happen, or it's on like Reddit or something. But another thing is, I know a few people that work for the Cubs, camera crew and stuff like that, and they listen to the director, and the director's like, yeah, go find that hot chick in the crowd somewhere and put her on there. So, a lot of cameras would be doing that.
Interesting. I wonder, like,
It's weird to hear those stories.
what's the next direction that media is gonna take? Like, how is it gonna evolve?
I think it's at its max. I don't know.
No, it
Besides
can't be.
VR.
Everything evolves.
True.
Somehow.
How do we evolve next?
To
robots. There you go.
4 arms.
4.
You already have a 3rd arm, but we won't talk about that.
I'll take that.
Yeah, no, but media evolving, because, you said we got VR. Just imagine watching a sporting event where, like, you have your VR on.
They have it for NBA.
Say you're watching, like, football or something, and you are the player on the field. I feel like that could happen eventually.
They do put cameras on those players and stuff, and if they would give us access to it the entire game, that'd be awesome. Just have like a linebacker, you're staring them down, and you're looking at some quarterback like Aaron Rodgers.
Wasn't there? There was this game called this movie. You were like a VR player or something, but you actually controlled someone in real life.
Oh, wait. I know what you're talking about. I would never be able to come up with the name right now. I know exactly what you're talking about. Was it when they were on a chase and stuff like that? Or is this something similar?
I just remember some dude was playing a video game, but he was actually playing a real-life person and controlling him. What if that shit is like...
Real quick, camera 2 is done.
Camera 2?
Yeah, that's 5% battery.
Camera 2. What kind of charger you got?
I got the USB-C if you want to plug it in right now.
I got one of those.
Alright.
Motherfucker.
This mini break is brought to you by Before and After Talks, where we do before and after hours special episodes every now and then with a group of people. He told me to keep going. Alright.
I need to go get a charger or a power strip.
He's going to go get a power strip. So, here on Before and After Talks, I am the host, and I am joined by Spencer most times, and through 9 episodes so far was me and Spencer. We're going back and forth with the before and after aspect. I already just told you about this, but we wanted to introduce special episodes, and that came with South Carolina. That was our vacation episode. We did that episode 10. I don't know if I mentioned that in the past 2.5 hours or not, but episode 10, vacation special. This one, before and after hours special. No business. Business is done.
Wait. What happens if I plug a power strip into another power strip?
See, that's when you reach the highest level.
Because I actually might have to do that, and I don't know if I'm going to blow up my house.
Then we're going to be out of literally everything. So, at least Mike 1 and 2. You know what? Do it.
If we have commenters, please tell me if that's a good idea.
You'll be listening in the future, but you'll be able to tell what happens if we cut out.
No, for real though.
Dude, plug it in.
I need
No
a
balls.
cable that's long enough. Oh wait, I have a 10-foot cable. Vince, tell us about your 10-foot cable.
Let me tell you can't plug too much into that. I'll tell you that. So, alright, he's walking around right now. I'm still on video for the last remaining percentages. What's your idea, Billy?
Talk about the next big...
Anything. Alright, so we already covered The Witcher. Cyberpunk was covered. The next big thing could be Before and After Talks, which is brought to you by this mini break here. I'm still going to keep talking as Billy wanders downstairs somewhere. It is now 10:17 and it's getting late. We did start recording at 8 o'clock, but we're, what the hell? Make a long episode. Joe Rogan does it 3 times a week, so he's up to 9-hour, 10-hour podcast.
We've talked about him a lot this episode.
Joe Rogan.
Do you have a thing about him?
I like his bald head.
I think he could beat my ass.
He can beat anyone's ass. Have you seen YouTube videos of him fighting?
when he was really
like
young, he was doing
MK11.
like wrestling or something.
Like WWE wrestling?
Did he start with wrestling or did he go straight to MMA?
Oh, like wrestling, high school wrestling? You
Yeah,
know what I'm talking about? Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
I believe he did that. That's a good start, I feel like. And then you basically
Yeah.
branch off.
See, when I did wrestling, I mean, it was fun and all, but I did not think about...
Click stop on that, baby. Oh, you're plugging her in. Hurry up.
plugging her in.
I got like 2% left on that.
Your 2% can fucking wait.
Dude, 2% milk doesn't wait, all right?
2% milk, baby.
Do we mention this is an explicit podcast? Before and after hours.
Where's the fucking plug? Sorry. Finding the hole is hard.
Billy's single at the moment. That's probably why we got percentage.
Are you talking shit?
Are we still recording?
Yeah.
Did we ever hit record?
That would suck.
Oh, yeah, we got it. We're good. Are we recording this for ourselves or for the fans at this point?
Well, here's the thing. We have to do these to get fans, man. So if we just say a bunch of stupid shit... No, wait, that's not how you get fans.
It seems to work for most people.
I guess so.
This just started as something fun I wanted to do, and it turned into actually something that's worked out.
We're going to do this for a while. So jump on the bandwagon,
For a
right?
while.
I'll drink to that.
I'll drink to... I got water in there.
Yo, you want to see what this is about real quick?
I got a lot of ice in my mouth. I'm sorry. All right, so we have a game called Over Under. We're going to do that and then wrap up this podcast so you can go back to your day.
Although this is after hours, so just spend the night. Hang out with us. I think that's a good idea.
The whole reason this was brought up and inspired was because we received a ton of late night listeners.
But weren't they from like Germany or something? What if that's in the morning for them?
So for before and after talks, Germany was 5% of our listeners. We did receive a lot more, and it dropped down to 2%. We have 1% in Austria, and in the U.S. alone, we've been played in 11 different states. So much bigger than I would have thought for something that just started for fun. You know what I mean? So it worked out. But we're gonna play this over under, wrap up, and then I'm going to kick Billy's ass. So
that doesn't take much to do.
All
right, so basically we're just going to make our own rules.
So we have over-under. You can't see that, I'm sorry. But there's two sides of the deck. Two sides of the card. We're going to make up our own rules because reading the rules is underrated, overrated.
All right, here's how it's going to go. I'm going to ask him some trivia questions.
Oh, that's all it is, trivia.
We'll switch off, and then we'll try and answer the best we can.
Holy wow.
Hey, no cheating, all right?
All right, go ahead and ask. We're going to switch off?
Are you... Yeah, I'll read you one, and
you
then
best to 3 or
just
something?
I don't know, fucking read the thing.
There's 3 questions on this card, and
just
on the
pick
back,
one
there's
of them.
3 answers. All right.
I'm gonna go first. What's the average distance from the Earth to the Moon in miles?
250,000.
I mean, you weren't far off.
How far? What is it?
238,000. Well, 238,885 miles.
I was 12,000 off.
That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
Look at me go. Do I get it or not?
I'll give you a point for that.
All right.
This is subjective points here.
You get 1.5. All right. How fast can a centipede crawl in miles per hour?
Centipede, mile per hour. I'm going to go 0.95.
Ooh, it's 1.1.
Oh,
Wait,
close.
that was a good educated guess, though.
Yeah,
I'll
I
give it
know.
up.
You gotta envision how fast they can go. I mean, can I beat one? Probably, but
I hope you can.
I hope so too.
All right, Billy.
All right, let's see here.
Are we doing 5 questions each?
Or
what do you want to do?
Did I get a point for that?
Dude, that was a good guess. I'll give you 1.5. We're tied.
Oh, 1.5. No, then I'm up half a point. I only gave you 1.
I will kill you.
Okay, cool.
All right,
well, you're out of the clear if you can guess What percentage of the world's active volcanoes are in Japan?
In Japan?
Japan.
2%.
You're quite off, bud.
45.
You're still quite off.
Really?
It's actually 10.
10. Oh.
I mean, 2 is off from 10.
Yeah, no, I would agree. I get into 0 points for that.
Yeah, nothing. You're beat. You're yeet, skeet, and beat.
Ooh, all right. I got one here. What percentage of the U.S. population is left-handed? So the wrong-handed is what I'm saying.
Left-handed, let's say.
Out of 100%.
Did you say the wrong-handed? 110 million.
Percentage.
Oh, I was going for population.
I said, sorry, what percentage?
Sorry, my bad. I
110
apparently
million
heard population instead of percentage.
110 million. All right.
39.
Wrong. It's 13%.
Really?
You know, because I said it was the wrong-handed, you know? So, there you go. Kind of blows your mind a little bit.
I feel like I know a lot of left-handed people.
Out of 7.1 billion people, apparently 13% are left-handed. Now, this is also over-under. How reliable are you? Are you like the Onion? I don't know. I think they're pretty good.
Wait, it's my turn to read.
Read, please. We're 2 questions in each.
Ooh, there's a couple good ones on here. In what year was Uranus discovered?
Oh, when were you born there, kid?
Oh, you fucking took my joke.
Got him. 1954.
Oh, shit.
I got it?
No, not even
Oh,
close.
1776.
That was actually really close.
1770.
Higher.
1784.
That's about as close as you're getting. 1781.
Really? Back
Yeah.
then? Yeah, you know, they drew it out, constellation, stuff like that.
That is
knew the
actually...
planets.
How did they know, though? Like,
They saw a big fat ass.
how did they know it was a planet and not a star?
True.
Or something like that?
You know, that's a good point.
Because they didn't have fucking telescopes in
wonder who discovered it.
1781. Did
You
they?
know, they probably, you know, did they have paper? They probably
Yes, they had fucking paper.
made it like a telescope, you know? Just peered through it.
Go ahead. I'll give you half a point for that.
Oh, great. Wow. I guess I'm you want to decide from these three or you want me to pick? Because there's some decent ones here.
Just pick one.
All right. In what year was the electron discovered? As you hit your vape over there. In what year was the electron discovered? He's thinking with a very pensive face.
1891.
Ooh. You want one more guess? You're pretty close.
Over or under?
Oh, you're under.
I'm under.
You said 91?
1891, yeah.
Yep. You're under. The electron was discovered when?
1898.
Ooh, 97.
Oh, man.
You know what? I'll give you negative points, so I'm ahead.
Hey!
No, I'm just kidding.
All right.
All right, I'll give
a
you
sack.
2.3 points. What are you at? Like 7.
14.
Good.
Oh, okay. Hold up.
We got 2 more questions each. I think this is a bonus
The
episode.
fuck kind of question is that?
Let's hear it.
Okay, as of 2012, what percentage of Americans drank 1 glass of milk a day?
2012? Dude, that's obviously like 67.
Nah.
45.
Nah.
32.
Nah.
All right, I'm done.
22.
That's it?
22% drink a glass of milk a day. I mean, to be honest, I like milk, but I don't drink it every day. I drink it maybe once every 2 weeks.
Do you have cereal?
No. I used to have a lot of cereal, but within the last few years, I barely eat breakfast in general.
Breakfast. You're
Breakfast! Yes, that.
All right. All right. Oh, okay. Ooh. I'll ask you 2. If you get one from right, I'll give you double points, whatever that is.
All right.
All
So
right. The
2 points.
2 for 1 special.
I mean, that's double, right?
Oh, dude, let me just ask you all 3 of these. They're pretty good.
All right, fine.
If
Deal.
you get them all, I'll give you 90 million. All right.
Dollars?
You get points.
Can I trade them in?
I'll give you Chuck E. Cheese coins.
Fucking deal.
All right. Number 1, first question. About how many peanuts does it take to make a 12-ounce jar of peanut butter?
How many peanuts? 12 ounce, 68.
You want to guess over or under?
Do you want to tell me over or under?
You're way under there.
Wait, why the fuck did I say 68? It's obviously 412.
540. 540 peanuts to make a 12-ounce jar of peanut butter. All right, question 2. What is the average height of a full-grown male Great Dane in inches?
Great Dane.
Big boy.
Are we talking like
I
four-leg
think
height?
4-leg height.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I saw the answer, and it's definitely not standing up.
Okay. Height. Great Dane, male.
There's 12 inches in a foot there, friend. Yeah, he's measuring himself right now. Oh, it's on camera still.
Let's go with
You can watch Billy stand up on our YouTube at Before and After Talks.
3'6".
What?
3 foot 6 inches.
Oh, dude, now I gotta do the math. I think you're wrong. Regardless, it's 32 inches.
12, 24, 36.
Yeah, you're
close.
Yeah, I'll give you half a chub there. All right, this last question here. In what year were popsicles? Remember, if it's popsicle, it's possible. What year were they invented?
Popsicles?
Yeah.
I thought those things were just always around.
Dude, Shakespeare
The
wrote about 'em.
Romans made them, right?
Nope.
Didn't they invent freezers?
Dude, I don't even...
I'm gonna go with 1901.
Oh, my God. 1904.
Oh my!
Dude, you got 90 million points right there.
That was a good guess.
You know what? I got one more card to ask you.
Oh, yo, hold up. It's my turn.
It's your turn, though.
That's a... Oh, shit. All right, hold up. I dropped it.
Can you grab the card, please?
Can you eat my card?
I'll eat those cheeses you had in your room for about a year.
Well, we won't talk about that.
All right. It's the score's 90 million to 3, so let's go.
Yeah, well, how many zeros are in a centillion?
Cricket. I'm gonna guess 65.
Your beat.
What is it?
303?
Oh, yeah, that was pretty close.
Hold up, I ain't done.
Oh. You ain't done.
Wait, what?
What's wrong?
Approximately what percentage of the weight of a head of lettuce is water?
What?
What percentage of a
14.
lettuce is
No. It's mostly water, I thought.
water weight?
It's mostly water, isn't it? 64. 64, Bill. Come on.
Is that your best guess?
I guess?
Yeah, no.
All right, 14.
That's fucking 97.
97?
Lettuce, a head of
And then
lettuce is
there's freaking leaf.
97% water weight.
What?
I mean, it
look at
kind of
you.
makes sense. It's a fucking leaf, but it is kind of heavy for a leaf. So,
Camera two.
All
All right, we're back.
Where did we go?
The people strictly just
not
listening
again.
are probably super confused. That beer's gonna fall hard.
Oh, that's 3.
You know, if you slam my camera again, I'm gonna have to bust you in the nose.
Did your camera break? I don't think so.
There's a light in my eye. I can't see anything.
Oh, well. It broke from Devin.
If you can see this light in this video, it's not natural light whatsoever. So
It's totally natural lighting. I know
Bill-
it's what? It's 11:30, but it's actually like
11:30.
the sun
We've
out.
been recording since 8 o'clock. So
I got nothing better to do.
yeah, who does?
Probably most normal people.
You know what? We're gonna have this podcast, right?
like sleep.
You know what I thought was really weird? gonna have this podcast, and we're gonna do episodes like this. They're gonna be around forever.
Yeah.
I'll be able to show my kids that I talked with your dumbass for 3 hours.
I'll be able to show my kids that I was a dumbass.
My kids are gonna see my old Samsung 9 Plus and see how many times you dropped it because the camera broke on it. So,
Camera 2 is holding up. All right, camera 2 is just fine.
dude, I have to ask you one more time. All right, let me see. Oh, what the? I don't even know what that is. Oh, what?
Oh, I think I know this one.
Yeah, did you look at the answer? Is that why you know it?
No, give me that top question. I really did not look at the answer. I think I know it.
Human beings can hear sounds pitched as low as 20 hertz. What is the highest we can hear?
It depends on the age, but I'm guessing average is about 17,500.
I thought you knew this.
Am I not close?
20 grand.
20?
20,000 hertz.
Humans cannot hear up to 20,000.
Seems ridiculous of a number.
Humans cannot hear up to That's infactual.
How would you take this up with over under here, ages 10 and up?
If you take an 18-year-old, they cannot fucking hear 20,000 hertz. Like, that's 100% guaranteed.
You
So
know
that
what?
is infactual.
This might inspire the other special show I had in mind. I play this in the car.
Did you just roll your eyes at me?
That could be due to tiredness or Billy's drinks. Regardless, I have a Google game.
A Google game?
I play it in the
fuck's a
car. So
Google game?
literally whatever you think of, you look it up on Google. You learn a lot.
I don't know if I want to look up what I think about.
You might have to go on incognito mode. So,
I might have to go on... We'll stop right there.
oh, what kind of hub?
All right. Well, apparently I got that one wrong.
You know, let me
which
look
is
for a
dumb.
juicy one. All right. Never mind. Oh, all right. This is the last one I'm going to ask you. Oh, no. All right, I'm going to ask you two more.
This is a dumb fucking question. Go ahead.
Two more. First one. How many eggs does the average American eat in a year?
Shit, dude. You know how many people buy eggs at Jewel in a day?
Times that by 1,000,000 joules.
Person, 12 times per week times
He's speaking English.
600.
How many eggs does the average American eat in a year? 600?
Yeah.
Final answer? He's thinking again.
Under or over?
You're definitely over. I'll say that.
Okay.
If you want another shot, I'll give you one more at the plate.
350.
There. All right, 250.
Shit.
Which seems maybe
Less.
about right.
That
don't
seems
know.
way less than I would.
You eat 250 plus eggs a year. Plus, you got to think eggs are used in
No,
baking
I don't
stuff.
really eat eggs.
I know, but
Average
eggs
people,
are used in a lot of different
Yeah.
foods, straight other than just straight up eggs. You know, like scrambled eggs or whatever. Like
I
baking.
know, like you want to bake a fucking cake? Well, you got to use eggs.
There you go.
And yeah, cheesecake,
All right.
eggs.
All right. What was the
pie? Eggs.
Final question here.
Final.
Coming due to you by Before and After Talks. Did you check out our special episode 10 yet? All right. What was the weight of the RMS Titanic in tons?
Um,
In tons, Bill.
how much does an iceberg weigh?
Iceberg, ice tray. Go ahead. Come on.
In tons?
In tons. Under. All right. You're under. I think he turned off. Hold on.
70,000.
Way under. Oh, wait. Sorry. You said 70,000?
70,000.
All right. You're a little over.
I'm
Sorry.
over?
Yeah. I read the wrong number on this card here. Good guess.
You said a little over.
I mean, you're over.
52,000
52,000 what?
tons.
Give me the last three numbers. 52,000.
The last two numbers?
Last three numbers.
52,000. That's fucking crazy. 312.
Oh. 52,310.
No fucking way. Oh my god.
Look at number 2 on there. 52,310.
Oh, alright. I think that's the closest anybody's getting. That, holy hell.
Billy just blew everyone's minds. He won over under with 60 quadrillion points.
Hold on, I gotta ask you like 2 more.
Alright, maybe I'll
You
get
totally
close.
went like way more than I did.
What?
Yeah, you skipped my turn like 3 times.
Who cares?
What is this one? What's a Burj Khalifa?
I don't know what
I
you
know a
just said.
different Khalifa.
Oh. Whiz. I don't know what you just said, so.
Oh, that's okay.
Uh-oh. Can't read it.
What is the square root of 18,769?
7.
No.
What is it?
137.
Oh, yeah, that was close.
Some of these questions are like, how the frick?
How the frick?
How the frick would anyone know?
We're closing in on 2 hours and 40 minutes.
40? Alright, I think 3 hours is a good time.
You want to go
What do
another
you think?
15?
Yeah, what do you think?
Make it even. We're already here. Are we going to break this up?
Nah.
Leave it? I think we pull pieces.
It's gonna
Like
take
the game
like
part.
fucking 10 hours to upload.
It will. But the game part, I think we have to, make a special segment. Yeah, you're never going to be able to transfer this to me, but we'll figure it out. Regardless, continue. He turned off again.
Sorry, some of these are just like... Oh. Alright. I'm gonna pick a random one and ask you the second question. That one?
That one.
This one.
Yep.
Alright, about how many years ago was the
7.
Triassic period when dinosaurs roamed the earth?
1,312,000.
No. Next.
What was it?
200 million. Alright. That's enough of fun facts. Or whatever this
Over,
game
under.
is called.
This game, if you want to check it out, pretty fun if you play it the right way. We did not look at the rules.
Not sponsored.
Over, under. Billy boy.
We need more games. Like,
You got games?
you get games on your phone? What is that from? A meme?
Definitely a Vine.
Oh, that's dead.
Vine 2 is supposed to come out, I thought. That was
Yeah,
dead too.
it's called TikTok.
Oh. What's TikTok's specialty?
Cancer.
Wow. All right.
Now, I've seen a couple funny shit on TikTok, but a lot of it is just fucking stupid.
I feel you. That's not bad. But yeah, Vine 2 was supposed to happen. I thought they were coming back.
Why did Vine even like stop? Was there a reason? Well, obviously there's a reason.
Ran
but
out
I
of
don't
money,
know.
but like
They ran. How do you
how?
run out of money? You
The most
literally, it's
popular
just
app.
people posting stuff. How do you
Yeah.
need money to? There's clearly business shit that I don't know about, but seems
Business.
weird to me. Business. I run business. My business is. I do YouTube.
Look at how this kid threw everything in there. All right.
Yeah, that's how it came.
If you're just listening, head on over to our YouTube at Before and After Talks. You'll definitely see this long video, but you can fast forward as of right now. It's at 2:40, so
I mean, is it really long, or is that just a human perception of time?
holy cow.
We're on that level now.
This was 3 drinks in, brought to you by Billy's pouring abilities of the whole bottle.
Are you saying we're done?
No. Dude, I'll go 6 hours. But I don't have a flash drive big enough.
Clearly, my camera 1 didn't have a SD card big enough, because now we're on camera 2, camera 1. Oh, just kidding. Back to
Dude,
camera 2.
This is camera 3 because we burned out your phones.
Oh, yeah. My phone was camera 2, but
People are just
yeah,
getting
it's
a
full.
shoddy angle of us.
I know. Yeah. No one wants to look at this. Like, what?
They're probably better off just
What are we
listening.
doing? We should do a podcast where I'm just playing drums the entire time for 3 hours. I'm gonna be one
John Bonham
sweaty
over there.
boy.
Yeah. One sweaty boy. All right, Billy, we got to make up. I can't even read the time from here. What are we at?
The time? What time are you looking at? It's 11:41.
No. The recording time.
2:40.
Oh, we got 20 minutes if you want to hit 3.
Hell yeah, buddy. Can I call you buddy?
No.
We're buddies, right?
No.
No? Well, you know what?
Call me daddy.
All right, Devin. That's all he was saying the trip.
What trip?
South Carolina? Wait, what episode is that?
I think that's episode 10.
Oh, shit.
Did we mention that yet?
I don't know. Yeah, no, I feel like Devin's word of the week was daddy. Like 100%.
Well, daddy and
Devin,
word.
I know you're going to hear this eventually.
He's not listening.
You need to chill with the daddy.
We need to make him listen to this. Can you fix the phone?
You keep bumping the table because you're a beastly man.
I'll take that.
Yeah,
I'll
you
keep
will.
that close to me.
Yes, sir.
You just moved the... I need that on Facebook. That needs to...
Ah, right there. That's good.
Not bad. Gotta readjust here.
I forgot what I was going to say.
You said Devin says daddy a lot.
Yeah, that. And he needs to chill on that because it's kind of freaking me out. Like, I don't want to be called daddy.
Are you scared?
Yes,
Oh.
very much so.
Is now the time to talk about a reference to episode 10? 10? Where Phil almost got some...
Yo, you want me to put some effects on your voice? Do the delay?
10?
Do 10.
10.
I could do that.
If you stuck with us this far...
Yo, okay,
thank you.
hold up. What if we got a soundboard? Click a button, something plays like applause or boo or something like that. I think that would be cool. Yeah. Some dynamics.
We need to not tell our guest about it. So when they're talking, we just go boo or something like...
All right, when Graydon's
Shuts
on
it
here,
down.
he's gonna be like, "Yeah, so there was this time I was in the
war.
Middle East and boom." All right, that would be really bad. No.
That'd be terrible of us.
No,
And here at
that's
Before and After Talks,
just
we
a
support
joke,
that.
okay?
Oh, man.
You're gonna come to find out that we say a lot of stupid shit, but it's just jokes. Unless I say, I'm gonna be for real. Like, that's my key word. I'm gonna be for real.
Keywords.
Well, yeah, key phrase. That's what I mean.
There we go.
Yes, sir. What's your key phrase?
I'll drink to that.
No, that's my catchphrase. That's different.
My regular phrase for
Yeah.
when I'm about to be real.
Yeah.
I've been real this entire time.
He is hopefully joking.
Did I say something bad?
Yeah. No. No.
All right, so if you stuck with us this far in Before and After Hours, special episode 1, we'll count it. It's going to be a bonus episode in the series. You listen wherever you want. If you listen this long, let us know in the comments. Let us know what you think, if you want more of this or not. But we'll give you a gift, and that's going to be a giveaway coming out soon.
What am I giving away? I only have like
Hold
a
on.
few
Open your mouth.
a few things. What? Open my mouth.
No, I was thinking of putting our logo on like a t-shirt or a coffee mug or something.
Were you gonna put it in my mouth?
Well, there's something else that we were going to do with that, but...
Yes, no, but shirts. Do we have like a official? Should we do like separate things, like an after hours shirt, or just a before and after shirt?
I think the
Or,
before and after shirt, I like the logo a lot more. I have to work on the before and after hours logo a little bit more.
it needs some more zest.
It needs some zest. I was thinking the same. I just got to mess with it. But our before and after hour, or before and after talks, the logo's not bad. And if you like our episode 10, which one?
Did you say 10?
DAs. Yes. Awesome logo, I think. So if you want that, we're going to throw it on something and send it to you.
That would be cool. I would probably wear that.
I think we gotta start wearing our product.
I think we need a hat. Because you know I like hats.
I'll make you a hat.
Ironically, I'm not wearing a hat this episode.
I only mentioned that an hour and a half ago, so
like,
it doesn't remember.
Yeah, I'm always wearing a hat, except now apparently, because I totally forgot.
If I make you a hat, which logo do you want on there? The red before and after you see on our Facebook and Instagram?
I think it needs to be like a top-bottom thing.
Top-bottom?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So before on top with a kind of color...
Like on the front?
I think just the words. So we'll do like a maybe like a purple before and then upside down after.
Underneath
blue. Yeah, underneath.
But all on this part of the hat.
Like the front, yeah.
I'll make it for you.
What do you think about that?
I'll make it for you.
Yeah, that would be sick.
Because I signed Billy to the contract of $0.00.
And that is a fact.
Mm-hmm. So I'll pay him back in a hat and a couple other things under the table.
What's under the table right now? Wow!
See, when Billy drinks his own drinks, dude, the camera's falling again.
Well, maybe... Oh,
we have professional equipment.
Yeah, we do, but it's all dead. So... I don't know what you want from me. All right, we really need to upgrade our camera situation. Like that's the number one thing.
We don't ask for donations. We just are looking for sponsors.
Yeah,
and we're gonna get sponsors soon. Couple episodes. Just gotta get back to normal.
No. All we want is people to just watch. Like that's all that really matters.
That's
right?
literally all we want.
I mean, if you think this is entertaining, just wait till we get farther into this.
This is the basis. We're going to build off of that, see what works.
This is literally episode 1. We're still figuring it out, but I think we're going to get there.
And amount of before and after episodes, this is technically the 11th, so we're still learning along the way.
Yeah, episode 1 for after
First time
hours.
Recording, and it hasn't been bad. We went through 3 cameras.
Actually,
here.
yeah, I forgot to mention, this is our first video show. Did you mention that?
Not at once at all.
You didn't?
Nope.
Yeah, so
actually, no. I was being sarcastic, but I didn't mention it at all. This is our first videoed one, and we're checking it out using 2 phones. We got a regular camera that Billy uses for some weird stuff, but that's all right.
You're not supposed to say that.
Do we want to give them a tour of your studio?
I think that's a special edition thing.
Special edition?
Yeah, you guys got to wait for that.
Right now you get the gray wall, so deal with it.
Yes, sir.
You've only seen part of Billy's face, but...
Part of it? Well, they had camera 1 for the first half, so... Here, let me, Oh, there we go.
There he is. What a guy. Is that a blue wall? You got blue and gray.
Blue and gray. That's the way to go.
Some soundproof over there.
I do have to get some more acoustic treatment in this room.
It's not bad.
I mean, I think it sounds good for right now, but...
this is...
What do they call it? An audiophile? I like sound to be as perfect as it can be.
You're perfect.
Thanks.
People are basically listening to this on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, Podbean, Radio, whatever, Radio Public. It's on a lot of places. So, and now... You'll have seen on Facebook and stuff, but you can ask your Alexa to play before and after talks on Stitcher, and she'll play it.
That's going to be pretty sick.
I already had a few listens on it so far. I just have to announce it. But
so what do you just say, yo, Alexa, bring that up. Like
Jamie. No. You ask your Alexa, so after you download Stitcher or TuneIn, it's on both. It seems to be the only ones that'll play it, but you go on there, you sign it to your accounts under Skills on the Amazon Alexa app. Then, whenever you're on your Alexa, you say, hey, Alexa, ask Stitcher to play before and after talks. And she says, will do. And she'll freaking play us.
Does she say it in like a cool accent? Like, will do.
Will do. You could if you wanted.
Yeah, do they have different settings for that? I know, I
don't know about Alexa, but
doesn't Siri
Apple
have,
Maps
like, different voices? Oh, yeah?
Apple Maps, you can do any voice.
Can I make Alexa a very masculine male that's a bodybuilder? Because that'll give me motivation to actually do something. Get your shit together!
Wow.
Yeah.
You notice the topics and talking has just become total bullshit.
I realized that we went from like
full
serious,
serious conversations
like,
to this.
Yeah. But I don't know, like what's more fun to talk about? Should we talk more about like video games and shows, or should we just talk about
We got 10
whatever
minutes,
the
Bill.
fuck we want?
Bill, did we mention this explicit?
I'm sorry.
We got 9
I should
minutes till
not,
3 hours. I'm cutting us.
You can't do that.
I'll cut it. I'll hit that space bar so quick.
No. You know what?
What?
I think you need to tell a story.
Tell a story?
Yes.
So, basically, because I don't think my friend Devin's going to listen.
We'll see if he does.
We were sitting in Culver's.
Talk
Now,
some shit.
We'll
We'll see if he listens.
I've said some really dumb stuff, and I won't deny it. I also said those things a long time ago. Devin said it a few weeks ago. He said, talking about sizes of beds. Billy, what's the biggest size bed?
The biggest size bed.
California king.
A king. It's a king size bed.
What do you think Devin thought was the biggest size bed?
Well, I know what he said.
Wow, did I tell Billy a story already? Jesus.
Because I was there.
Billy was there. Devin thought a queen size bed was bigger than a king, and he defended this statement to 10 other people.
I guess he was into that matriarchy stuff.
Dude, exactly. So it makes so much sense. We're like, yeah, queen size bigger than a king. Makes total sense, you dumbass. So that's my story. You want another one?
Oh, that's all you got? Yeah, give me some more. Come on.
Oh, Jesus. I might be out of stories.
You need to like just go with the flow, man.
All right.
Just
Homecoming.
all right.
2015.
We're going back. Wow.
2015?
15.
We met a girl from McHenry. Her name was Devin. And we hooked up Devin with Devin.
You're telling me there's a female Devin?
There's a female Devin. She was very nice looking compared to our friend Devin. And
No comment.
And we got them to go out and, it'd be homecoming dates. So that was the first couple I've ever seen that had the same exact name.
Wait, I don't remember this.
Yeah, she was a redhead. You remember?
No.
Dude, I have pictures.
What year?
I think 2015.
So we were what?
Juniors.
No way. I don't remember that.
You didn't go. That's why.
I didn't go. I went. Yeah, I probably didn't go.
You didn't go.
Yeah, no.
Her name was Devin. She's from McHenry.
Shame. Go on.
More stories. Bill, you got a story?
That's all you got? I thought this was building up to something.
Building up to something?
Yeah.
My favorite Devin moments?
Is this gonna be gushing over Devin the entire time?
You don't have to.
I mean, go on.
I just can't think of other ones right now. What do you got?
Oh boy, what do I got?
What do you got?
Well, there was this time that Devin.
You want to talk about Frankie Berg almost busting your TV?
Oh my God.
We
I
gotta
have
tag him
so
in
many
this post,
stories
though.
about Frank. So, all right. So Frank's my old school buddy since first grade. And if nobody knows now, I'm 21. So that was a long time ago. Now, I don't remember exactly when this was, but me and Frank are both musicians, so we play a lot of stuff. He plays guitar and drums, I play guitar and drums, but so I was playing guitar, he was playing drums, or doing some sick stuff, making some cool songs and stuff. But this was when I had my studio, like what we're in right now. This was when it was in my bedroom because I wasn't very fortunate to have a nice studio like this. But everyone starts there. So yeah, he's playing drums, I'm playing guitar, whatever, we're jamming. And he's going so fucking hard. And he's beating the sticks on the drums so hard, and he hits the cymbal, flies out of his hand. And I swear to God, it was like 2 inches from going through my TV on the other side of the room. You got to be playing drums pretty hardcore to be able to do that.
Oh man, you gotta be playing really hard. Yeah, you're not kidding,
Remember when I asked you to be the vocalist?
dude. I was a little nervous then, but I would do it now.
Really?
I would honestly do it
You
now.
could sing?
I think I could. Yeah. I was too nervous back then because you
Well-
caught me singing in class.
Yeah. Well, what style of music would you sing? Like, is there anything in particular, or
It's gotta be songs I know now for sure.
so you're not like a writer? You wouldn't write any music?
I could write. I think I wrote a song.
We should write like a comedy band, like a satirical. Like, you
I'm
ever hear
down.
of Steel Panther?
I'm down.
Something like that. Psycho Stick.
4 minutes remaining.
No,
I'll sing for you.
that would be cool though.
You write the
do
beat?
some death growls.
No.
Give me your best death growl right now. Clearly, he doesn't know how to do it. No. I mean, I could, but I don't want to
You
scare
can't
the
growl past
listeners.
11. It's actually
That is
midnight.
not a rule.
It's midnight, dude.
Yow!
Wow.
That's all I'll give. I won't go for my
Steven
lows.
Tyler.
I can't sing Dream On if that's what you're asking.
On.
Dream On!
This is what we're doing when we have 3 minutes remaining.
3 whole minutes. That's crazy.
Tell me
I
your
can't
deepest,
believe-
darkest secret.
Well, there was this one time when I was yesterday old.
Yeah.
And so I was at work. And I told this lady that we didn't have something that was empty on the shelf. But to be honest,
It was in the back.
it was buried underneath a bunch of stuff and I didn't want to get it.
Oh. That poor lady. Billy's a very good worker.
No, for real. If you work retail, you understand that some of the customers like questions and like requests, some of that is bullshit. They'll ask you to get the dumbest thing that you don't even know if you have.
2 minutes remaining.
All right, well now I feel like I can't finish my story.
Finish the goddamn story.
To sum it all up, the customer is most likely never right.
All right, so there was this game that was played on a different podcast, and they have 1 minute to talk highly of something that is terrible. So
Talk highly of something that's terrible?
yes. So
How do I do that if it's terrible?
you just gotta act like it for a minute, and I'm gonna time you here. So you gotta talk about how the customer is always right for one. Well, I'll give you 30 seconds. How about that? So then that'll leave us 30 seconds to wrap up. 30 seconds starting now on why the customer is always right.
All right, well, the customers are usually never right, but I guess they are always right. So when I'm working and they're looking for a specific item on the shelf,
20 seconds.
so I work in dairy department, they'll be like, yo, where's this at? And then I'll tell them, oh, it's over there. It's past the milk or something. And they're like, oh, I guess you must have moved
seconds.
that. And then I'm like, okay, well, yeah, we moved it like over a year ago. So when the fuck was the last time you were here? Are you dumb? Like, do you just not pay attention to shit?
Didn't sound like you got the game down.
I don't even know what the point of this game is, but I
Customer's not
really
always
don't
right.
like people. So
All right, we have 30 seconds to wrap up this episode of Before and After Hours. We will be doing plenty of these. Billy, do you have anything to say?
I just think this is going to be an amazing time in the future.
And we're going to build very much off of this and have a lot of great stories coming forward.
This show is only going
15
to
seconds.
evolve into something much greater. This was the episode 1 of After Hours. This is the test. We're just seeing how it works. And obviously, we're still getting our groove down. So, we're going to have guests eventually, obviously. So,
3 hours.
what
Billy,
do you get? We're at 3 hours now?
This was a lot of fun,
I
man.
guess we went overtime.
this was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Who would have thought we'd do 3 hours sitting down? We sat down with the idea that we had no idea what to talk about. So,
We really did
and for the
not
first
plan
2.5 hours,
anything.
we were kicking it.
Yeah.
For the last half, we kind of kicked it all right. 1 foot.
Yeah.
Good stuff, buddy.
I think we're good.
Think we're good.
Just stay tuned for the next stuff. I'm sure we'll have this filed down to the best it could be.
That's going to do it for Before and After Hours, special episode 1. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you next time.